Oskaloosa Indians basketball is on the air, live on KBOE.
And all over the world at KBOEradio.com and the smartphone app.
Brought to you by Oskaloosa Vision Center, Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa, Malcolm Lumber, Edward Jones Investments, Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, Pella Printing, Bank Iowa, Certified Pest Control, Hawkeye Real Estate, Mahaska Drug, Robert Auld Investments, Fred's Muffler Shop, Falvey Lumber and Hardware, Northern Mahaska Specialty Care Center, Lighton State Bank, The Rock Island Tap, Clow Valve Company, and Kelly Style Insurance. Your Keys to the Game sponsor is Craig Ford.
And now, live Oskaloosa basketball action on the No Coast Network.
It's basketball night in Oskaloosa as the Indians get ready to take on the Fairfield Trojans in a boys and girls doubleheader. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us here on KBOE FM, which will be the new home of Oskaloosa Indians basketball and other Oskaloosa sports. The Indians boys will be opening their season at about 7:45 tonight following this game, with the Oskaloosa girls taking on Fairfield. The Indians off to an 0-1 start, losing to Centerville 57-47 last Tuesday night. Fairfield opened their season last Tuesday with a 54-33 win at home against Burlington. Fairfield ranked number 9 of the state in Class 4A in the preseason rankings from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. And you may remember that Fairfield had 3 players, made it to the state tournament last year. And they lost in the opening round to Marion 71-39. But they have 3 starters back from that team. So Fairfield looking to once again make another run for the state tournament. And the way they're going to do that is by pressing a lot, and that could play a part in any struggles that Oskaloosa might have. The Indians have had trouble avoiding turnovers in the past, and they turned the ball over 30-some times in their loss last week to Centerville. So that is going to be one of the Craig Ford keys to the game tonight, about protecting the basketball for the Oskaloosa Indians. We will come back and hear from Oskaloosa coach J.C. White when we return in 3 minutes. This is Oskaloosa girls basketball on KBOE.
Hello, my name is Craig Ford, and just over a year ago, I purchased the Ford dealership in Oskaloosa. We changed the name to Craig Ford, and we got to work making it better. In our first year, we have increased our sales by over 100%. We believe in both big discounts and exceptional service. Not just when you buy a vehicle, but the entire time you own your vehicle. Craig Ford is a great place to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600, and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Van Welden, your local expert at Malcolm Lumber. At Malcolm Lumber, we pride ourselves in being your local lumber that you find at the big box stores, and unmatched service that the big box stores can't provide. Our one-on-one service is what sets us apart. Our knowledgeable experts are here ready to help build you a better future. And thanks to the community for having us all these years. You can continue to find Malcolm Lumber at our 3 locations in Grinnell, Montezuma, and Oskaloosa. Malcolm Lumber is here for you, start to finish.
Welcome back to our pregame show as the Oskaloosa girls basketball team is about to play Centerville. During a talk with Indians coach J.C. White last week, she said things were looking good in preseason practice.
We went to Grinnell and played in a jamboree, so had a half against Van Buren the other night and really competed for 2 quarters, doing things that we struggled with last year. So I'm excited for this year. We've got some things falling together, girls working well together, working hard, playing together, so good things happening.
What will be the Indians' strong points this season?
To be determined still. We've got a lot of keys coming together. You know, we've got Marley Denberger that she's tough from anywhere on the court. She can post you up inside. She can shoot from outside. I've got some freshmen that are stepping up right now with some decent shooters. Emma Kelderman and Lindsay Holmberg are just a staple in our defensive end. So we're putting together a lot of different strengths. So I don't know that I could say we've got one thing pinned down.
Last year was a difficult season for the Indians as they didn't win a single game. Is that a sore subject with this year's team?
No. They are definitely focused and they're hungry. They want more and they know they're capable. Last year was a lot of just building up their confidence and telling them that you are a good team and you're doing good things. And this year I think we're finally seeing that come to fruition and that they believe it too, not just lip service where they're saying it because last year they would say it. This year I think they actually believe that they can be in games and they've got that confidence that we can be a good team.
That's Oskaloosa girls basketball coach J.C. White. We'll have the starting lineups for tonight's game between Oskaloosa and Centerville when we come back in 2 minutes. This is Oskaloosa High girls basketball on KMZN and the No Coast Network.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor, Amber Coffee.
I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, financial advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones financial advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Last year, the Bank Iowa team completed almost 9,000 community service hours. Oofta! That's more hours than a year contains. It's refreshing to see a bank that cares. That's actually why I chose to bank with Bank Iowa. They're a local bank that invests in community, and the community that matters most is the one that we're both a part of. Visit your local Bank Iowa location to learn more about our personal, commercial, and agricultural banking services, or go online to bankiowa.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Oskaloosa High School. I'm Joe Lancello. The Oskaloosa Indians girls getting ready to take on the Fairfield Trojans. In just a couple of moments, we'll have the boys matchup between Oskaloosa and Fairfield following this game. Here are the starting lineups tonight. First of all, for Fairfield, Shaylin Drish will be one of the guards. She's a 5'5 junior. She'll run things out of the point. Playing the wings are Ashley Bloomquist, a 5'7 senior, and Destiny Gridley, a 6' junior. The post players, Mallory Jones, a 5'10 senior, and Kara Jeffrey, a 6' senior. Brian Witzenberg is the coach of Fairfield. The Trojans off to a 1-0 start on the season. Now for the Oskaloosa Indians. Their starting lineup will feature Lindsay Holmberg, a 5'5 senior, at one of the guards, along with Macy Creer, a 5'4 freshman. who got the start on late notice last Tuesday and did very well. She had 10 points and 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals. And a forward is Emma Kelderman, a 5'8 senior. She had 4 points in the opening game, along with 3 assists and 3 steals. Jillian Jennings also up front, a 5'8 sophomore. She had 2 points and 3 rebounds against Centerville. And at center, Marley Denberger, a 5'11 senior. 12 points, 9 rebounds, 4 steals against Centerville on Tuesday night of last week. J.C. White is the coach of Oskaloosa. The Indians 0-1 on the season. And this is going to be a busy week for the Oskaloosa girls. They will be playing at Grinnell on Friday night along with the boys. And then the Indian girls will be hosting Knoxville. Just the girls on Saturday. That is a 3:30 game here at Oskaloosa High School. And we will have both those games for you here on KBOE. Again, just tell your friends that they can find us on KBOE on the radio, 104.9, as well as KBOEradio.com. And you can watch video streaming of tonight's games, I should say, as well as other Oskaloosa games from the season. You can watch those from KBOEradio.com. And just one word of warning, we will not have video of Friday night's game because the Little Hawkeye Conference has instituted a rule that video streaming is not going to be allowed by a visiting team. Home games are fine, but conference games, the visiting team cannot do a video stream. If you have an issue with that, just contact the athletic directors of the other schools in the Little Hawkeye Conference. It's a busy night of basketball tonight across the area. Boys basketball games getting underway. The boys season starting. Besides the doubleheader here, we've got Keota at Sigourney, BGM at North Mahaska, Linville-Sully at Montezuma. That should be a really good one. ADM at Pella Christian, Twin Cedars at Wayne, Tri-County at Belle Plaine, EBF at Centerville. Boys only games are Pella at Gilbert, Ottumwa at Fort Madison, and girls only is Pella hosting North Polk tonight. And there were a couple of games last night. One girls game, Ottumwa defeated Mount Pleasant 48-28. And on the boys' side, Grinnell over South Tama 66-46. Indianola defeated Fort Dodge 69-45. And once again, this is the first night of Oskaloosa boys basketball. The Indians will play Fairfield. We'll hear from Indians assistant coach Randy Howard during our halftime of the girls game. And just other notes tonight are Craig Ford keys to the game for Oskaloosa would be prevent turnovers. Fairfield's style is to press, and avoiding those turnovers will be a really important thing for the Indians tonight. Also, just play under control. Don't rush. Don't panic. You don't need to always play the game at 90 miles an hour. Just take maybe not a deep breath, but certainly just enough of a breath to get an idea of what's happening. And also, the Indians need to be productive. They got some productive games off the bench from Kaylee Johnson, who had 8 points and 8 rebounds. Amanda Fay, in a short spell, had 2 points and 4 rebounds. So being productive will be an important thing for the Oskaloosa girls to do tonight as well. Those are our keys to the game, brought to you by Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. We'll take one more break before the opening tip-off. We shall return in 3 minutes with Oskaloosa against Fairfield. This is Oskaloosa High School basketball on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
Hey, did you know there's a great way to shop your local businesses and save money? It's called Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo. You'll find gift certificates at discounted prices from businesses like your Oskaloosa Hy-Vee, Mahaska Drug, Brown Shoe Fit, Nailed It, Book Vault, and many more Oskaloosa and area businesses. Shop local and save big at Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo to start saving today.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
And welcome back to Oskaloosa High School. Joe Lancello with you. The Indians girls getting ready to take on the Fairfield Trojans. Being introduced here, Fairfield will be wearing the traveling orange shirts with black numbers, black and white trim. Oskaloosa in the home white shirts, maroon numbers and letters and trim. Fairfield starting lineup: Ashley Bloomquist, Shaylin Drish, Mallory Jones, Kara Jeffrey, and Destiny Gridley. And we're waiting for the lights to go out here in Oskaloosa High School, and they have. Spent a little money on a light show program, and they're going to be showing that off here right now as the lights move across the gym floor in various rows of lights. And the Indian starting lineup will be Macy Creer and Lindsay Holmberg at the guards, Emma Kelderman and Jillian Jennings the forwards. Marley Denberger will play at center. In the junior varsity game earlier tonight, it was Fairfield defeating Oskaloosa by a score of 50-30. This was the first JV game of the year for the Oskaloosa girls, as Centerville was short on players. They'd only had 11 come out right at the very beginning of the season, so they weren't able to field a JV team. Not a problem in Fairfield. Good turnout here tonight. The student section is packed to the gills here as usual. A lot of them wearing bright yellow, the team behind the team shirts. Indians will go from left to right as we start things off. Marley Denberger will jump center against Mallory Jones. Denberger at 5'11", Jones at 5'10". Three-man officiating crew. And the tip is controlled by Fairfield. Bloomquist into the front court, driving left of the lane, pulls up, dumps it off left block. Jeffrey tried to split two players, missed the shot, and Denberger the rebound. Quickly ahead to Holmberg in the front court, trying to drive on two players, puts it up from the 6 feet away from the right baseline, doesn't go. Kilderman runs down the rebound on the far side of the corner. On top for Creer, three on the way. Off the mark and a rebound for Jeffrey. Fairfield quickly into the front court. Gridley dribbling near the top of the key now for Bloomquist high left. Gridley right wing, dumps it off on the right block and a basket for Kara Jeffrey. Fairfield off to a 2-0 start. 2-2-1 pressure coming from Fairfield, but the Indians break that and get into the front court. Kilderman's pass, ricocheted off a player. Came to Jennings in the lane. Now a Denberger three on top doesn't go. Rebound knocked away, and it's Drish who controls it. Drish down the far sideline. Drish pass for Jeffrey into the right block. A three on top by Drish doesn't go. Rebound knocked around, still loose. And Creer got to the basketball, but she also fell down, and she fell down across the baseline. So the ball will stay with Fairfield. Amanda Fay very quickly into the game, a 6-foot sophomore. And she'll replace Jillian Jennings. Fay will give the Indians more size down low. Maybe a better matchup for the two Fairfield post players. A Bloomquist three from the left doesn't go, and Denberger the rebound for the Indians. Oskaloosa 3-1 edge on the board. A pass ahead for Fay. Ball tied up in the lane. Fay gets it off for Creer. Right wing Holmberg, 12-footer doesn't go. Rebound tipped around. Now loose on the floor. And they're going to call a pushing foul on Fairfield. Or check that. On Emma Kilderman of Oskaloosa. As she and Drish were going for the ball. First foul on Kilderman. First foul on either team in this game. 6:16 to go first quarter. 2-0 Fairfield. Drish between their circles for Bloomquist high left. Pass into the left block for Jeffrey. She tried to get it back out to Bloomquist, but her pass was off the mark. First turnover of the game. And it's against Fairfield. Indians inbound to the backcourt. Just over 6 minutes ago in the first quarter. Pressure from Fairfield. Kilderman on the far side. Tries to pass it out of a double team. Ball is tied up at midcourt. And the possession arrow will favor Oskaloosa. It'll be Denberger inbounding just in the front court. Fairfield setting up defensively in a 2-3 zone. Holmberg around a Creer screen to the right of the arc. Gives it back between the circles for Kelderman. Kelderman with a look for Denberger. Outside the arc on the right, dribbles toward the lane. Out for Creer, three on the way. In, out, in. Creer's three gives the Indians a 3-2 lead. And now a long pass was broken up by Creer in front of the Oskaloosa bench on the far side. Fairfield will inbound it. 5:29 to go in the first. Jones gets it in for Bloomquist. Driving right block, shot doesn't go. Denberger the rebound. Ahead for Holmberg, and she traveled. She was under some pressure, and just as she was getting away a pass, she shuffled her feet. That's the first Oskaloosa turnover. 5:19 to go in the first. 3-2 Indians. Jones on the inbound at midcourt. Gives it for Shaylin Drist. Drist dribbles into the lane. A three from Bloomquist on the left is in and out. Emma Kelderman the rebound for Oskaloosa. Kelderman pass ahead for Creer. Now for Holmberg. Shot was blocked from the right block. And Fairfield back the other way. Here's Bloomquist. Bend to the arc on the left. On top for Gridley. Driving the lane. Puts up the floater. Does not go. Rebound off face. She tried to save it, but the ball will stay with Fairfield. Substitutions, Kaylee Johnson, a 5'6" sophomore, into the game for the first time for Oskaloosa, replacing Lindsay Holmberg. Bloomquist comes out for Fairfield and is replaced by senior Jillian Dunlap. Jones bounce pass for Drist, left corner. Drist will dribble out. Now Fairfield rotating the ball. Dunlap left wing. On top for Jeffrey. Gridley high on the right side. Started a drive. Pass a little high for Drist in the right corner. We got a whistle and a reach-in foul on one of the Indians. Foul on Kaylee Johnson, her first, second on Oskaloosa. Fairfield on the inbound, far sideline near the corner. With 4:19 to go in the first, 3-2 Oskaloosa in the lead. Drist far sideline with a dribble in, gives it left block for Jeffrey. Now on top for Gridley, driving. Shot was short, rebound off phase hand and off a Fairfield player. Ball goes over to Oskaloosa. With 4:09 to go in the first quarter, Indians up 3-2. Pressure full court from Fairfield. Bounce pass for Fay between the circles in the backcourt. Now gives in the front court for Emma Kelderman. Kelderman for Creer. Bend to the arc on the right side. Throws it across. Kelderman shoots. High post left off the glass and in. Emma Kelderman's first bucket. 5-2 Oskaloosa with 3:46 to go in the quarter. Gridley on top for Drist. Driving right of the lane. Shot high off the glass. No good. Rebound was knocked away. Tied up between Fay and Drish. The ball will go to Fairfield on the arrow. Darby Casca comes into the game for the first time for Fairfield. Ashley Bloomquist is back in also for the Trojans. Dunlap high left. We got a whistle and a foul away from the ball called on Fairfield's Mallory Jones. That'll be her first and the first foul on the Trojans in the half. Macy Creer checks out. Jillian Jennings back in. Denberger will inbound against the full court press. Lindsay Holmberg back in the game for Oskaloosa as well. Denberger in the backcourt, throws in the front court, near side for Kaylee Johnson. Johnson for Denberger, shot at the free throw line, shot no good. Rebound up and in by Jillian Jennings. The Indians on a 7-0 run. They lead 7-2. Just over 3 minutes to go first quarter. And a pushing foul on the Indians as Fairfield was attacking. Marley Denberger commits the foul, her first, third on the Indians. Fairfield on the inbound baseline, right attacking the basket to our left. Bloomquist bounce pass into the block, knocked away and taken away by Holmberg, but she's lost the handle on it. Dueling turnovers, and now we've got a takeaway by Fay, and then she traveled, they say. So 3 turnovers apiece with 2:55 to go in the first quarter. Jones on the inbound and a whistle. Well, we got a foul off the ball. Dead ball foul, they'll call that on Darby Casca, her first. Second foul on Fairfield in the half. Indians inbound far sideline. Holmberg tried to get through a triple team and force a pass down low. It was picked off, and we've got a whistle. Denberger commits a foul. That's her second and 4 team fouls. Emma Kelderman back in. Denberger checks out. Macy Creer back in for the Indians. as Lindsey Holmberg will sit down. Drish and Gridley return to the Fairfield lineup. Joining Kaska, Bloomquist, and Jeffrey. Or check that, Jones. Drish driving left lane, ball was poked away. She tried to retrieve it, but they say it went out, and it will stay with Fairfield. 2:38 to go in the quarter. Oskaloosa up 7-2. Fairfield on the inbound baseline left as they attack the basket to our left. Bloomquist on the throw-in for Jones left wing. High left for Jeffrey. Now Bloomquist on the near side. Back out for Gridley. Shovels for Kaska on the right wing. Kaska driving. Shot blocked by Fay, and the ball recovered by Jennings. Or Kaylee Johnson make that for the Indians. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Or the ball went out of bounds on the sideline. Check that. Fairfield basketball. 2:20 to go in the quarter. Indians up 7-2. Drist from the left side, pulls up at the baseline. Guarded closely by Creer. Gets it back out for Bloomquist, high left. Now left block Jones. Lost the handle, taken away by Creer. 4 turnovers against Fairfield. Kelderman on the front court down the far side. Ball ricochets off a trailing Fairfield defender trying to pick Emma's pocket. Indians keep the ball with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter and leading Fairfield 7-2. Inbound for Creer between the circles. Jennings right wing. Thrown across for Creer, trying to move the ball quickly. Ball was tapped away by one of the Fairfield Trojans, and a foul on Fairfield. Destiny Gridley commits the foul. That's her first, and that is 3 fouls on the Trojans. Indians inbound baseline left. Thrown in for Johnson, driving toward the lane, then had the ball tied up and taken away. Fairfield now across midcourt with Gridley. Bloomquist top of the key, driving the lane, pulls up from 10, shot doesn't go. Fay the rebound. Kicks it ahead for Jennings with 1:30 to go in the quarter. Kelderman had her pocket picked from behind, but the ball was knocked out of bounds at the baseline. And Oskaloosa will inbound at baseline left with 1:28 to go in the quarter. Off the inbound for Johnson, left wing. On top for Kelderman. Now for Creer, 3 on the way from the right. Air ball caught underneath by Johnson. Putback doesn't go, but we got a foul. Jillian Jennings will shoot 2 with 1:18 to go in the first. Darby Kaska commits the foul, her second for Fairfield, 4th team foul. Jennings did not shoot a free throw last Tuesday. She makes her first of the season here. Mallory Jones out, Kara Jeffrey in for Fairfield. Jillian Jennings looking for her second free throw. That would increase the Oskaloosa lead, and she does. I thought she made them both, but scoreboard says 8-2. Drist from the right wing, driving, baseline shot off the glass, no, and a foul. Macy Creer commits the foul, her first, 5th team foul on Oskaloosa. On the inbound with 1:10 to go in the first. And the pass thrown away. Johnson runs it down, she'll drive and lay it up and off. Johnson gets her own rebound, up and in. 10-2 Oskaloosa. 35 seconds, make that 55 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's a drive down the far sideline by Gridley and a foul on one of the Indians. Emma Kelderman commits her second. That's 6 fouls now on Oskaloosa in the quarter, in the half rather. Kelderman out, Lindsey Holmberg back in for the Indians. Jeffrey on the inbound at the hash mark far side with 52 seconds to go in the quarter. Gridley high round around a Drist screen. Gridley with a 3. That's around and out. Fay the rebound. And being tied up and eventually fouled by Ashley Bloomquist. First foul on Bloomquist. 5 fouls on the Trojans. Indians inbound length of the floor with 42.3 to go in the quarter. Leading 10-2. Fairfield got the first basket. Oskaloosa's had the rest of the points. Johnson into the front court, near side. On top for Jennings, entry pass for Fay knocked away. Jennings has it, blind pass as she was double teamed in the near coffin corner. Driss with the ball on the gold rush, and she will lay it up and in. Shaylin Drish's first bucket. 10-4. Indians up 16 seconds ago in the quarter. Pressure in the backcourt. Fay between the circles in the backcourt. Ahead for Creer on the near side in the front court. And a pass is out of Johnson's reach and goes out of bounds. 8 turnovers against Oskaloosa in this first quarter. But they lead 10-4 with 8.9 seconds to go in the quarter. Driss between the circles. Left wing three on the way by Kaska. Doesn't go. Rebound Driss underneath. That doesn't go. Fay the rebound for the Indians. And that's the quarter. And a successful first quarter it was for the Oskaloosa Indians as they lead Fairfield by a score of 10-4. We'll come back to Oskaloosa for the second quarter in 1 minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians basketball on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Flighton State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
Indians will have the basketball to start the second quarter. Johnson, Creer, Fay. Jennings and Holmberg on the floor. And the ball knocked away, taken away briefly, but Fay gets it back, drives, missed the layup, but is fouled, and she'll shoot two. Foul is on Kara Jeffrey of Fairfield. That is her first, and that's 16 fouls on the Trojans. So both teams will be in the bonus for the remainder of the half on the next foul. Fay misses the first. 10 for Oskaloosa. Balanced scoring, 3 for Jennings, 3 for Creer, 2 each for Johnson and Kelderman. Fay's second free throw up and in, 1 out of 2. 11 for Oskaloosa. Driss quickly into the front court. Now on the right wing, Gridley back for Driss. Dribbling toward the top, gives it for Bloomquist. Thinking about a three. Now shovels it for Gridley high on the right side. Now Bloomquist, right of the lane shot, no good. Got her own rebound, put back, doesn't go. And the rebound is saved into the hands of Kelderman. Or check that, Creer. Indians going left to right. Jennings shooting from the free throw line. Shot didn't go. Rebound Kaska. Kaska driving right of the lane. On top, open three on the way for Gridley. Doesn't go. Kaylee Johnson a rebound. Indians with a 14-6 rebound edge unofficially. Creer for Fay, pass on the left side. Went for Holmberg. A defender went for a steal, didn't get it. Holmberg missed the shot. The rebound put up and in by Jillian Jennings. Jennings with 5. Indians up 13-4, their biggest lead. Driss right wing, passes to nobody. She thought there'd be somebody there on the blocks, but no one was. Fifth turnover on Fairfield. Mallory Jones back into the Fairfield lineup. Pressing Oskaloosa in the backcourt. Holmberg will bring it across. Now a man defense being played by Fairfield. Holmberg's runner, the lane doesn't go. Creer the offensive rebound, put back from the free throw line, doesn't go. Jones the rebound. Fairfield bringing across. Gridley, a three from the left, doesn't go. Rebound underneath by Jones. That doesn't go. And Creer comes up with it. Creer for Fay across midcourt. A Johnson three on the right, doesn't go. Rebound, put back. No, that was Jennings who missed that. And here come Fairfield the other way. Right corner three from Jeffrey doesn't go. Rebound comes to Fairfield's Gridley. Shot doesn't go, and a foul. Foul is on Julian Jennings, her first. That is 17 fouls on the Indians. So Fairfield in the bonus with 5:44 to go in the half. And this was a shooting foul. Gridley missed the first. Marley Denberger back into the Indians lineup to replace Lindsey Holmberg. Second free throw up and in. 1 of 2 for Gridley. Full court pressure now. 13-6. And now a steal at midcourt. And a pass by Gridley just thrown away. 6 turnovers on Fairfield. Ashley Drost, a 5'9" senior, into the game for the first time for the Indians to replace Amanda Fay, who did a nice job rebounding. And we've got a short timeout, so we will keep things here. 13-6. Oskaloosa in the lead over Fairfield. Fairfield got the first bucket of the game, but then Oskaloosa came back with 10 in a row. They've led by as many as 9. And this must be a real good confidence boost for J.C. White and her team. They've had trouble with turnovers, 9 so far, but they've also had 8 offensive rebounds unofficially and 19 rebounds in all in the game. 6 turnovers against Fairfield and 10 rebounds, 5 on the offensive side. Indians get 3-quarter court pressure, and now it's Creer with the ball on the far side of midcourt. Double team. Pass was a little short for Denberger. She got it back and then threw it away. Threw it well out of Kaylee Johnson's reach. 5:22 to go in the half. Oskaloosa up 13-6. Left corner, Bloomquist with a 3, doesn't go. Rebound, Jeffrey. She'll dribble to the far side. Off for Gridley, who faked the baseline drive. Back out for Drish, who shoots and scores from the right. Drish with 4. 13-8. Under 5 minutes to go in the half. Indians up 5. Denberger double teamed high on the left side. Pass is tipped. Goes into the backcourt, but because it was tipped, Creer able to get it down back legally. Entry pass from Johnson into Drost. Tipped out of bounds by one of the Trojans. Oskaloosa will keep it with 4:44 to go in the half. Lindsey Holmberg and Emma Kilderman back in for the Indians. Denberger and Johnson come out. Holmberg on the inbound, baseline right. Attacking the basket to our right. Deep inbound, caught by Creer. Creer high left. Bounce pass for Jennings, high post right back to the basket. Swing it now for Holmberg on the left wing. Lindsay dribbles to the top, now Kilderman high right. Out for Creer outside the arc, ball off Macy. She was closely guarded by Jones, but Macy lost the handle on the ball at the baseline. Fairfield ball with under 4.5 to go in the half. Indians up 13-8. Drish high right on the dribble, beating Creer. Stopped at the block. Pass lobbed out for Bloomquist out high. Now Gridley left wing. Gridley driving the lane, shooting hard off the glass. And Jennings the rebound. 4:05 to go in the half. Indians up 5 with the ball. And a pass thrown for, I'm not sure if Creer was looking for Holmberg, but somebody wasn't ready for the pass. And a timeout on the floor. 4:01 to go in the half. Oskaloosa 13, Fairfield 8. Back in a minute on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
Let's get ready for some football! This is Wade Davidson, owner of the Rock Island Tap. We want you to come on down to the Tap starting Sunday, September 9th and watch your favorite NFL teams. We will be hosting NFL Sunday Ticket every Sunday from 11 to 11, and you can watch up to 5 games throughout the Tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We will have $6 Bloody Marys with a 6-ounce beer back, along with pizzas and other snacks. Don't forget NFL Sunday Ticket here at the Rock Island Tap.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
Fairfield inbounding length of the floor midway through the second quarter. Fairfield trailing Oskaloosa 13-8. And the ball lost by Gridley. She was driving to the right side off one of the Indians. The ball will stay with Fairfield with 3:53 to go in the half. Drish on the inbound, baseline right. Lob down low. Caught by Jeffrey. Back out for Drish. A 3 from the right is good. Shaylin Drish with 7. And Fairfield within 2 at 13-11. Now a steal by Drish. Drish on the drive, and her layup is off. Rebound Jeffrey, no. Rebound Jones, no, and a foul. Lindsey Holmberg with the foul, her first. 8 team fouls. And this will be a 2-shot foul for senior Mallory Jones. Jones with the first. That's actually her first point of the night. Fairfield now with a chance to tie. And does. 13-all. First time the game has been tied. Unless you count zeros, and most people don't. Kelderman down the far sideline. Double team trapped in midcourt. Ball poked loose. And taken away by Holmberg. Jennings has to run down check that. Johnson has to run down the ball at the near corner. Gets it back under control and gets it out. Jennings, high post right, shot, no travel. 14 turnovers against Oskaloosa. Amanda Fay and Marley Denberger back into the Oskaloosa lineup with 3:14 to go in the half. Into the front court, Drish, right wing Gridley, entry pass tipped away, Gridley gets it back. Gridley started to drive, lost control of the ball, gets it for Bloomquist between the circles with 3 minutes to go in the half. Drish left wing, almost lost the ball on the dribble, gets it back. Drish getting some room in the lane, puts it up from 8, around and in. Drish with 9, and Fairfield back in front, 15-13 with 2:44 to go in the half. Fairfield on an 11-0 run. Denberger right wing. Entry pass was knocked away and taken away again by Fairfield. Drish in the front court far side. Thought about pulling up a 3. Bloomquist will pull up a 3 from the right corner. That doesn't go. Rebound Jones up in foul. (17-13). Mallory Jones with the basket on the putback. Amanda Fay with the foul. That's 9 on the Indians. Queer in, Denberger out for Oskaloosa. As Jones, who just made a couple of free throws a moment ago, will try to complete a 3-point play with 2:19 to go in the half. And swishes it. 18-13, Fairfield. They've scored 13 in a row. Kelderman left baseline, sideline drive. Entry pass for Johnson. She's tied up there, and Johnson now called for a travel. 16 turnovers on the Indians unofficially with 2:06 to go in the half. Fairfield on a 14-0 run. Bloomquist pass from the top, down low, and a bunny for Mallory Jones, who has 7 points all in this quarter, and Fairfield up by 7, 20-13. Minute 45 to go in the half. Double team of the ball, far side, blind pass, and Fairfield another takeaway. Gridley ahead of the crowd, and she'll lay it up and in. Gridley with 4, and the Indians take a timeout. Minute 35 to go in the half. Fairfield 22, Oskaloosa 13. Back in a minute on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
You built a castle so that the prince and princess can live happily ever after. You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Kelly Style in Oskaloosa today.
Your station for classic hits and local programming is 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Hear artists like Hart, Billy Joel, Huey Lewis, Stevie Wonder, The Beatles, Journey, and many more. KMZN is also where you'll find the game of the week. Wake up with Bob's Morning Brew weekdays at 6 a.m. and catch Brother Dave in the afternoon. It's all on 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Listen online at radiokmzn.com and with the free smartphone app available at Google Play and the iStore.
Basketball can be a game of runs. Oskaloosa got off to a strong run of their own when they had a 13-4 lead in the early second quarter, but Fairfield now has scored 16 in a row to lead 20-13. Indians break the press. Homer just inside the arc on the right. 3 shot doesn't go, and the rebound run down on the far side by Kaska, who's back on the ball game for Fairfield. Jeffrey on the left wing, now on top, Bloomquist. Minute 10 to go in the half. Pass down low on the block. Shot by Jones was blocked by Fay. And a whistle and a foul. And they will call that on Fairfield. If that is on Jones, that will be her second. It is. And Amanda Fay at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. With a minute 6 to go in the half. Fay 1 of 2 at the free throw line in this quarter. That free throw and a Jennings bucket are all Oskaloosa have in the second. Free throw missed. Rebound comes out to the near side where Bloomquist runs it down. 1 minute to play in the half now. Kaska down the far side. Gives her Gridley on the top. Shows for Bloomquist. Thought about a long 3, didn't do it. Pass in the right block for Jones. Shot up and in. Jones with 9 in the quarter, 24-13. Fairfield in front. 41 seconds to go in the half. Kelderman pass for Fay far side, gets past a defender who tried to steal. Kicks it back for Kelderman high left. Kelderman now left corner, Holmberg. Ball poked away. It will stay with the Indians with 24.1 to go in the half. Marley Denberger back into the Indians lineup replacing Holmberg. Fay, Denberger, Johnson, Queer, and Kelderman. The ball is thrown away, and a turnover and a drive by Gridley doesn't go. Indians get the rebound. 15 seconds to go in the half, and a travel call on Denberger at midcourt. 18 turnovers against the Indians. Fairfield ball with 14.4 to go in the half. Jones to inbound at midcourt on the far side. Gridley with a 3 on the left. That's good. Gridley fired when ready. She has 7. 27-13 Fairfield. 3 seconds to go. Johnson took a fake as the time was running out and didn't get a shot away. A tale of 2 quarters here in Oskaloosa. The Indians led 10-4 after 1. At halftime, it's Fairfield 27, Oskaloosa 13. This is Oskaloosa girls basketball on KBOE FM in Oskaloosa, also on KBORadio.com and the KBOE radio app. And if you're looking for the Iowa basketball game against Pittsburgh, that will be on our sister station, KMZN AM and FM, and RadioKMZN.com. Now we have the Oskaloosa dance team performing for our halftime. And that's the Oskaloosa girls dance team that is here. We are joined now for our halftime with Randy Howard, an assistant coach on the Oskaloosa boys basketball team. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Just fine. Had a couple of weeks of practice. How's the team look?
We're looking good. We're just moving along like we should. Ready to play somebody besides ourselves.
That's always how it is after the first couple of weeks of practice or so.
Exactly.
You've got, of course, two of the premier big players in the state in Xavier Foster and Cole Henry. What are you going to surround those two with?
Well, we're going through a few different guys trying to figure that out right now, but we'll throw it out on the floor tonight and see how it all works. Make some adjustments if we have to. Plan is to get the ball to the big guys and do what we do, so that's the plan.
Okay, get it to the big guys. What do you see as other keys for the Indians tonight?
I think Ryan Yates is going to be a huge key this year for us with his outside shot. He's now going to the hoop a little more. Actually had a dunk in practice the other night, which was kind of exciting. So Ryan Yates definitely. Noah Van Veldhuizen's looking well. We've got point guards that are rotating in and out that are doing exactly what they need to do. So it's all coming together really nice.
Ryan is 6'5", so we maybe shouldn't be too surprised that he's able to dunk.
Well, no. I mean, we've been trying to get him to, and he just never could. So he kind of surprised himself when he did it the other day, but that was pretty cool.
Okay. Now, Fairfield tonight, a veteran squad certainly, and I know they've got a few rugged type individuals because I've seen some of those from football this year.
Exactly.
What else do you know about them?
Well, I think we kind of scouted them the other night. Everything goes through their big guy, it looks like. So we'll just play in the paint and see whose big guys are better, I guess.
Not as tall as Oskaloosa, but big as far as
yes.
weight.
And actually, I think he's lost some weight. He was a little bigger last year, but he's kind of their guy, Simpson. So we'll see how that goes.
So we'll see height versus brute strength, I guess.
Yeah, it could be.
Okay, Randy, thank you much. I appreciate your time here.
Thank you.
And good luck tonight.
All right, thanks.
That's Randy Howard, assistant coach for the Oskaloosa boys basketball team. Our halftime score of the girls game here is Fairfield 27, Oskaloosa 13. We'll come back in 3 minutes with statistics and the start of the second half. This is Oskaloosa girls basketball on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
Hello, my name is Craig Ford, and just over a year ago, I purchased the Ford dealership in Oskaloosa. We changed the name to Craig Ford, and we got to work making it better. In our first year, we have increased our sales by over 100%. We believe in both big discounts and exceptional service. Not just when you buy a vehicle, but the entire time you own your vehicle. Craig Ford is a great place to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600 and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Van Welden, your local expert at Malcolm Lumber. At Malcolm Lumber, we pride ourselves in being your local lumberyard. We boast competitive prices that you find at the big box stores and unmatched service that the big box stores can't provide. Our one-on-one service is what sets us apart. Our knowledgeable experts are here ready to help build you a better future. And thanks to the community for having us all these years. You can continue to find Malcolm Lumber at our 3 locations in Grinnell, Montezuma, and Oskaloosa. Malcolm Lumber is here for you, start to finish.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Amber Coffee.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Last year, the Bank Iowa team completed almost 9,000 community service hours. Oofta! That's more hours than a year contains. It's refreshing to see a bank that cares. That's actually why I chose to bank with Bank Iowa. They're a local bank that invests in community, and the community that matters most is the one that we're both a part of. Visit your local Bank Iowa location to learn more about our personal, commercial, and agricultural banking services, or go online to bankiowa.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, did you know there's a great way to shop your local businesses and save money? It's called Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo. You'll find gift certificates at discounted prices from businesses like your Oskaloosa Hy-Vee, Mahaska Drug, Brown Shoe Fit, Nailed It, Book Vault, and many more Oskaloosa and area businesses. Shop local and save big at Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo to start saving today.
Fairfield with the basketball to start the second half, and Fairfield leading 27-13 and they're on a 23-0 run. And we start off right away with a foul against the Indians. Marley Denberger, that is her third, and that will get Amanda Fay back into the Indians lineup. Fay, Holmberg, Creer, Kilderman, and Jennings on the floor now for Oskaloosa. Fairfield attacking the basket to our right. Entry pass tipped away by Fay. And Fairfield will inbound it baseline right with 7:44 to go in the third. Fairfield with their original starting lineup: Bloomquist, Drish, Jones, Jeffrey, and Gridley. Bloomquist high on the right side, throws it across court, gets it back. Entry pass for Jones, off a three on the left for Gridley, doesn't go. And the offensive rebound for Bloomquist. Gets it in for Drish, right corner, left-handed dribble into the lane, dumps it off down low, left block. Jeffrey with a miss, and then the Indians give it right back away. Bloomquist, three on the right, doesn't go. Rebound picked up on the bounce by Gridley, and the rebound up and in. Gridley with 9, 29-13. Fairfield in front, 7 minutes to go, and a pass broken up on the far side, intended for Kilderman. Gridley got in the way of that, and the Indians will inbound to the hash mark far side. Holmberg high left, being double teamed. Holmberg gives it off for Creer on the far side of the hash mark. Creer bounce pass for Fay, top of the key. Fay double team. They're trying to double team the ball. Fairfield, and pretty effective at it. Pass for Kilderman, lost the handle on it, fell out of bounds. Shot. Ball came to Lindsay Holmberg, and she shot it up and in. Holmberg's first bucket. And that breaks the schneid of 25 straight points for Fairfield. And we got a pushing foul underneath on one of the Indians. That's on Amanda Fay, her second team foul on Oskaloosa in the half. 6:25 to go in the third. Gridley on the inbound baseline right. In for Bloomquist. Bloomquist outside the arc on the right. Pass for Jones, high left baseline. Now Jeffrey driving from the left into the lane and scoring. Jeffrey with just 4 points. Fairfield up by 16, 31-15 as we near the 6-minute mark. Holmberg into the front court, double team. Blind bounce pass comes for Kilderman, bounce it off her foot, tried to shovel it behind for Fay, but it's Jeffrey on the takeaway. Here comes Fairfield. Drish, wide open three on the right, is up and in. Drish's second bomb, she's got a dozen points. 34-15 Fairfield. 5:40 to go in the third. Kaylee Johnson way to come back in, but now we got another Fairfield takeaway and a quick 3-on-1. Drish from the right stops on the block, kicks it back out for Gridley. Drish, three on the way from the right corner, good. 15 for Drish. Oskaloosa timeout. Short timeout, we will keep it here. 37-15 Fairfield. This is after Oskaloosa led 10-4 at the quarter. Indians led by Julian Jennings with 5 points. 3 for Macy Creer. 2 each for Holmberg, Kelderman, Johnson, and Fay. For Fairfield, Drish with 15 points. Jones with 9. Gridley with 9. Jeffrey with 4. Indians unofficially 21 turnovers in the game, 7 against Fairfield. Blair Bowman, a 5'8 senior, checks into the Fairfield lineup for the first time tonight. She's guarding Faye at the top of the circle. Holmberg brings the ball across for Oskaloosa. Indians play from right to left. Johnson driving the baseline right side and scoring. Kaylee Johnson with 4, 37-17. Indians down 20. Bloomquist on the right, driving into the lane. Ball was knocked away, but there was body contact as well. Lindsay Holmberg with the foul, her second. 3 team fouls on the Indians. That'll put Ashley Bloomquist at the line, the 5'7 senior, yet to score tonight. Fairfield 5 of 5 at the line. First one by Bloomquist is good. Indians free throw shooting 2 of 5 in the opening half. Bloomquist second on the way, in and out. 1 of 2 and a 38-17 Fairfield lead. And a pass by Creer intended for Holmberg, thrown away on the near side. Fairfield ball, 4:55 to go in the third. Fairfield leading 38-17. Joe Lancello with you on KBOE and KBORadio.com and the KBOE app. Here's a drive from the left of the lane from Jeffrey, doesn't go. Rebound put back up and a foul. Jillian Jennings commits the foul, her second. 4th team foul. And Blair Bowman, a 5'8 senior who just checked into the game, will shoot 2 for Fairfield. Free throw around and out. Fairfield with Gridley, Jeffrey, Bowman, Bloomquist, and Drish in the game. Bowman makes the second, got 1 out of 2, 39-17 in favor of Fairfield, and now they back off the press. But a half-court trap coming. Creer still in the backcourt, trying to dribble pass at far sideline. Pass juggled, cut in the center circle by Holmberg. Drops it off for Jennings. Right baseline jumper overshot it. Rebound kept in play. And a shot by Kaylee Johnson from the right goes up and in. Kaylee with 6, 39-19. Drish drives to the left. A 3 on the way from the left corner by Gridley doesn't go. Bloomquist got the rebound. Right corner, her shot doesn't go. Battle for the rebound, and Jennings takes it away. Ahead for Holmberg, but Fairfield with players back quickly. The Holmberg rebound doesn't go, but the offensive rebound by Jennings is up and in. Jillian with 7, 39-21. Indians down 18, under 4 minutes to go in the half. Or third quarter, rather. 3 on the left doesn't go. Rebound up and in by Bowman. Bowman with 3 off the bench in the third quarter. 41-21. Here's a pass for Faye. Open right block, bobbled it out of bounds. Darby Casca back into the game for Fairfield as Bloomquist comes out. Marley Denberger and Emmer Kelderman back into the Oskaloosa lineup, joining Faye, Jennings, and Johnson. Indians in a 1-2-2 zone from the looks of things. Pass intended for Drish on the near side, tipped out of bounds. Fairfield will keep it. Macy Creer back into the Oski lineup, replacing Jillian Jennings. Jeffrey on the inbound of the hash mark of the near side with 3:24 to go in the third. Right corner Drish, fake the 3. Gives it off for Gridley, high right, she'll shoot a 3, that doesn't go. Rebound, Drish puts up and in. Shaylin Drish with 17. Fairfield up 43-21 as we near the 3-minute mark, third quarter. 3 on the way from Creer on the right, doesn't go. Rebound, Faye, ball tied up. And on the possession arrow, it will stay with Oskaloosa. Good work by Amanda Faye there to fight for the ball. Inbound baseline left. 3 from Johnson on the left is short. Rebound Fairfield. Pass ahead for Bloomquist. She'll lay it up and in. And a foul. Kaylee Johnson commits a foul, her second. That's 5 against the Indians in the half. None yet against Fairfield in this third quarter. Hold on here. Trish is at the line shooting 2. They did not count. Well, the officials are talking about themselves. Maybe they did mean for that to be a 3-point play. Don't forget, we've got the Oskaloosa boys taking on Fairfield following this game. And that's scheduled to start about 7:45. One of the officials now going to talk to both coaches, J.C. White of Oskaloosa and Brian Witzenberg of Fairfield. Now, are they saying that free throw shouldn't have been shot? Fairfield is going to aim the ball baseline left as they attack the basket to our right. Gridley, left corner 3 on the way. No. And we've got a whistle and 3 seconds to call on Fairfield. 7th turnover on the Trojans. Indians ball with 2:47 to go in the third, trailing 45-21. Creer for Jennings, right wing. Back for Macy Creer. Creer's pass picked off. Gridley on the drive and the layup. Gridley with 11. 47-21 Fairfield. Creer in the front court with 2:20 to play in the third. Creer pass intended for Kelderman out high. Knocked away by Bowman out of bounds near the Oski bench. Indians will inbound it far side with 2:17 to go in the third. Denberger's inbound pass was broken up by Gridley, and the ball goes back out of bounds, and so Marley will try it again. Denberger finds Kaylee Johnson, now top of the key. Jennings driving into the lane, shot around and out. Bloomquist the rebound, and a foul. Jillian Jennings was trying to tie up the ball, but instead commits her third foul. That's 6 on the Indians in the half. Fairfield will have the bonus for the duration on the next foul. Then we've got just over 2 minutes to play in the third quarter, with Fairfield leading 47-21. Bloomquist back in the game for Fairfield. Gives it between the circles for Casca. Back for Bloomquist on the right. Dribbles toward the top. Gives it back for Gridley. Shovels it across to the far side. Casca's shot is no good. Fairfield get the rebound. Bowman trying to split a double team, and the ball taken away by Denberger. Indians in the front court. Creer, Denberger at the top. Denberger trying to drive through the crowd and is fouled with 1:24 to go in the third. Foul is on Gridley, her second. That's the first foul on Fairfield in the half. And Murley will shoot 2 free throws. She was 1 of 4 last Tuesday night. And the first one bounced high off the back of the rim and dropped in. And that's Murley's first point of the night. Ashley Drostin for the Indians, replacing Jillian Jennings. 1:24 to go in the third. Indians down 47-22. Second free throw is an air ball. And Fairfield will inbound it length of the floor. Amanda Fay back in for the Indians, replacing Marley Denberger. Drost, Fay, Creer, Johnson, and Kelderman on the floor for Oskaloosa. Casca on the far side. Swing to the left for Gridley. On top, Bloomquist. High post left, Jeffrey. 3 on the way is good by Gridley from the left. Her second bomb of the night. 14 for Gridley, 50-22 Fairfield. Pass for Fay in the lane. Back off for Johnson. Right wing jumper, good from 12 feet. Kaylee Johnson with 8, 50-24. 46 seconds to go in the third. Casca right side. Back out for Gridley for Casca. Right baseline jumper, overshot everything, and Kelderman the rebound. 33 seconds to go in the third. And a pass broken up and taken away by Gridley. Gridley's pass was tipped out of bounds. Fairfield will keep it with 25.8 to go in the third. Jillian Dunlop and Mallory Jones back into the game for Fairfield. Fairfield inbound baseline right. Comes for Dunlap high right. Pass now into the right block for Jones. Shot doesn't go. Rebound juggled. And picked up finally underneath by Bowman. That shot didn't go. And the Indians get the rebound. 9 seconds to go in the third. Kelderman between the circles out high with 2. They need to get a shot away and can't. After 3, it's Fairfield 50, Oskaloosa 24. Fourth quarter in a minute on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
Indians inbound the ball midcourt to start the fourth quarter, trailing 50-24. Lindsey Holmberg driving left of the lane. We got a foul away from the ball on Blair Bowman of Fairfield. That is her first. Second team foul on the Trojans in the half. Oskaloosa's committed 6 fouls in the second half. Creer on the inbound near sideline. Gives it off for Holmberg. She's double teamed. Gives it off for Kaylee Johnson, far side. Johnson driving, bounce pass down low, intended for Faye, too low out of her reach. And another turnover gives Fairfield the basketball. Gridley inside the arc on the right. Back for Darby Casca, left wing. Her entry pass is picked off by the Indians. They get ahead into the front court. Left baseline jumper, 10-footer is good by Lindsey Holmberg. Holmberg with 4, 50-26. Indians trail with 7:15 to go in the ball game. Gridley high left for Jillian Dunlap, who dribbles toward the lane. Back out for Gridley. Right corner Dunlap. Entry pass taken away again by the Indians. Pass comes ahead for Creer, who will lay it up and in. That Macy with 5, 50-28. Indians within 22 with 6:48 to play. Gridley stops high post right, gives it back for Mallory Jones. Left wing Casca down on the block for Bowman. She couldn't keep it, and Faye with a takeaway. Fairfield having a little trouble hanging on to the ball now in this fourth quarter. Holmberg driving right baseline, shot doesn't go. Rebound Jennings, no good, and a foul. And Jillian will shoot 2 after the foul on Blair Bowman. That is her second, and the third on Fairfield. Jennings 1 of 2 at the line tonight, the 5'8" sophomore, with 7 points. Jennings missed the first. Bloomquist and Jeffrey back in the game for Fairfield. Marley Denberger back in for Oskaloosa. Second free throw by Jennings, no good, and Fairfield get the rebound. 6:20 to play. Left wing three on the way is up by Kafka. Shot no good. Creer runs down the rebound on the near side. Into the front court for Holmberg. Driving, layup, no foul. And Lindsay will go to the stripe with 6:08 to play. Kara Jeffrey committed the foul for Fairfield, her second. Team's fourth. As far as individual fouls go, no Fairfield player with more than two. For Oskaloosa, Denberger and Jennings have three each. Lindsay Holmberg with the first free throw. She's got 5 points tonight. Marley Denberger back into the game for Oskaloosa. Holmberg second free throw, up and in. She got them both. 6 points for Lindsay, 50-30, with just over 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Casca, left wing, dumps it off down low, and a bunny for Kara Jeffrey. She has 6. 52-30 Fairfield, under 6 to play. Holmberg between the circles, now drives to the right. They clear some room for her. Off for Creer, high right. Now Denberger at the top. Denberger gives for Kaylee Johnson, left wing. Bounce pass in the block. Jennings, turnaround shot is blocked by Jones, and Jones comes down with it. Here comes Fairfield from left to right in orange and black. Bounce pass for Jeffrey, left block, overshot the basket. Kaylee Johnson the rebound. Lead pass on the near side for Holmberg, driving, and they will call a charge. Shaylin Driss got back in position defensively, a nice job, and took the charge. Holmberg is called for her third foul. That is 7 on the Indians, but as it was an offensive foul, they will not shoot a free throw here. Fairfield basketball, 5:15 to go in the ball game. Fairfield leading Oskaloosa 52-30. Drish left wing inside the arc at the bend, guarded by Kaylee Johnson. Gets it back out for Bloomquist. Ball poked away, still loose on the floor. We got a foul called on Oskaloosa. Holmberg now with 4 fouls, with 5 minutes to play. And a 1-and-1 for Ashley Bloomquist, who is 1 of 2 at the line tonight for her only point. Free throw is up and in, 1 more on the way. Jillian Jennings back into the Oskaloosa lineup, replacing Lindsay Holmberg. Jennings, Johnson, Drost, Denberger, and Creer on the floor for Oskaloosa. Second free throw off the bracket, no good. Battle for the rebound, it's off Fairfield's Jones, out of bounds at the baseline, and Oskaloosa will have it with 5 minutes to play, trailing 53-30. Indians led at the quarter, but a 25-0 run by Fairfield through the second into the third quarter put this game well out of reach. A 3 on the top by Bloomquist is an air ball, which the fans let her know about. Wholesale changes for Fairfield. Junior Allison Rebling is in the game for the first time. Blair Bowman comes back in. Rachel Thomas, a junior, in for the first time. Jill Dunlap is back in. And Madison Kramer is in the game also for Fairfield. Denberger driving right of the lane, splits the crowd and scores. Marley's first bucket, she has 3 points, 53-32 with 4:22 to play. Left wing Rebling. On top for Kramer. Back for Dunlap, high left. Now Rebling on the left side, and Denberger with a takeaway. Denberger down the far sideline. Somebody tried to pick her pocket and knocked the ball out of bounds. Far sideline. Indians ball with 4:07 to play. Career for Jennings on the right side. Denberger near the far corner. Pass for Fay, right block. Kicks it back out for Career. Now a Denberger three on the top. Off the bracket, no good. Rebound Fay. Put back, no. Rebound Fay again. Put back, yes. Amanda Fay with her first bucket. She's got 3. 53-34. 3:42 to play. Indians trail by 19. Shot from Dunlap from the right wing, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's a held ball, and it will stay with Fairfield. And a reminder, if you're looking for the Iowa-Pittsburgh game, that will be on our sister station, KMZN, AM and FM. And radio KMZN.com. Fairfield off the inbound. Entry pass. Denberger broke it up but couldn't hang on to it. The ball will stay with Fairfield with 3:29 to play. Ashley Drost back in for the Indians, replacing Denberger. Fairfield inbound, baseline left near the coffin corner. And a pass broken up and taken away by Kaylee Johnson. Johnson driving 1-on-2, layup no. Rebound battle for it on the floor. Fay has it on the deck, trying to get it off and does. Jennings missed the bunny up close. And Bowman the rebound. And we got a foul in the backcourt. Macy Career commits her second foul. That is now 9 on the Indians. Madison Kramer, a senior, is in the game. She will shoot a 1-and-1. With 3:11 to go, her first shot is good. Kramer, a senior. One more with a bonus. Fairfield's lead back up to 20, 54-34. Second free throw up short. Amanda Fay the rebound. Kicks it on the far side to Career into the front court. Johnson at the bend of the arc on the left side. Dribbles to the top. Yes, for Jennings, high post left and traveled. Unofficially, 26 turnovers against the Indians. Fairfield ball with 2:59 to play. Indians with a little pressure. And Jennings defects an inbound pass back out of bounds. Fairfield will try again closer to the halfway line. Bowman to throw it in. Looking, lobs it out between the circles, battle for it. Kaylee Johnson will get there first. Lobs it ahead for Drost, fouled. Ashley Drost will shoot 2 with 2:53 to go in the ball game. Blair Bowman commits the foul. That's her third. That's 5 fouls against Fairfield in the half. So no bonus imminent for Oskaloosa just yet. Ashley Drost, a 5'9 senior, had a bucket in the game against Centerville last Tuesday. First free throw up and in. Her first free throw try of the season. (54-35). Indians down by 19. They've trailed by as many as 26. Second free throw is short. And Kramer the rebound. 1 of 2 for Drost. Dunlap right wing on top. A 3 on the way from Thomas is short. Battle for the rebound, and Fairfield come up with it. Thomas driving into the lane and a foul with 2:35 to play. And now the double bonus. Macy Career commits her third foul. 10 team fouls on Oskaloosa. And junior Rachel Thomas will shoot 2. First one up and in. 55-35 Fairfield. Oskaloosa led by 6 at the quarter. Fairfield by 14 at the half. 26 after 3. And now 20 with 2:35 to go. Second free throw is an air ball. Indians will inbound length of the floor. So a Fairfield team that lost a couple of starters from a team that went to the state tournament last year looking pretty solid tonight. Fairfield in a 2-3 zone. Greer at the top. Pass the left wing, Johnson down left block for Drost. Shot up and in. Ashley with 3, 55-37 with 2:10 to go. Rebling between the circles, gives on the far side for Dunlap. Dunlap driving to the block, kicks it back out. Kramer has it high right. Now on top for Thomas. Thomas will circle back and give for Dunlap with 2 minutes to play. Gave it to Kramer. Left block, a 3 on the way is good. Allison Rebling with her first basket. It's a 3 and it's a 21-point lead for Fairfield with 1:40 to play. Drost, left baseline. Into the block for Fay. Threw it out of bounds right to her coach, J.C. White. For the Indians, Ellie Henry, a 5'6 senior, and Aubrey Blanco, a 5'5 freshman, into the game for the first time. For the final minute, 34. Dunlap into the front court. Went to the baseline right side and a travel. Unofficially 13 turnovers against Fairfield. Indians ball with 1:28 to play. Greer into the front court. 2-3 zone from Fairfield. Johnson outside the arc on the left. Entry pass for Blanco. Tried to get it for Fay at a high post. Ball was knocked loose. And a takeaway by Dunlap. Her shot was blocked by Greer underneath. Macy with the basketball, 1:05 to go in the ball game. Pass intended for Kaylee Johnson, knocked out of bounds by one of the Fairfield players. Indians will keep it with 1:03 to play. Oskaloosa will go to 0-2 on the season. Fairfield will be 2-0. Johnson from the left, 3 on the way. Doesn't go, rebound Fay and a foul. And Amanda will shoot 2 with 53.5 seconds to play in the ball game. Madison Kramer commits the foul, her first. That's 6 on Fairfield in the half. Amanda Fay, 1 of 3 at the line tonight. This one's an air ball. She will get a second chance. Fay, second free throw, up and off, missed them both. Thomas the rebound. Thomas on the dribble in the front court, going all the way and lays it up and in. 3 for Rachel Thomas, 60-37 Fairfield. 39 seconds to play. Kerr in the front court. Johnson left wing. Back for Kerr, swing to far side for Ellie Henry. Her older brother Colin's going to be playing in the game coming up. Pass left block, Fay missed the shot. Battle for the rebound and a foul. And this will be on Fairfield. Rachel Thomas's first foul. That's 7 against Fairfield. Freshman Aubrey Blanco will shoot a 1-1 with 27, make that 21 seconds of play. Free throw good. One more on the way. Aubrey with her first varsity point. 60-38. Fairfield in the lead. Blanco's second free throw, got them both. 60-39. Dunlap across midcourt, far side, lost the handle on the ball. Fay with the takeaway. Ball is tied up. It will stay with Oskaloosa on the possession arrow with 12.6 seconds to play. $14 turnovers unofficially against Fairfield. Greer brings it across with 8 seconds to play. Johnson on the left, 3 on the way, doesn't go. Rebound Kramer. They'll just hang on to it in the backcourt, and that is a ball game. Fairfield improves to 2-0 on the season as the Trojans beat the Oskaloosa Indians by a score of 60-39. We'll come back to Oskaloosa High School, sum up this game, and get ready for the boys' game when we come back in 3 minutes. This is Oskaloosa girls basketball on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Flight and State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
Welcome back to Oskaloosa High School. I'm Joe Lancello. Fairfield defeating the Oskaloosa Indians girls tonight by a score of 60-39. The Indians got off to a really good start. They led 10-4 at the quarter. They had given up the first basket of the first quarter and the last basket of the first quarter. But the Indians got points the rest of the way. Fairfield was having some trouble on turnovers, and the Indians were doing a nice job with offensive rebounds. But after that, it was all Fairfield. The Trojans outscoring Oskaloosa 23-3 in the second quarter and led 27-13 in the half. That was part of what would be a 25-0 run by Fairfield from the second quarter into the third. Fairfield kept up in the third quarter. Their lead then was 50-24. That ended up being their biggest lead of the night. Indians cut into it a little bit in the fourth quarter, and our final score was 60-39 in favor of Fairfield. The Trojans 2-0 on the season. Oskaloosa now 0-2 against a team ranked number 9 in the state in the preseason poll by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Running down the scoring tonight for Fairfield, Shaylin Drish with 4 two-pointers, 3 threes for a total of 17. Mallory Jones with 3 baskets, 3 of 3 at the line for 9. Destiny Gridley had 3 2s, 2 3s, and 2 of 2 at the line for 14. Mallory Jones had 3 baskets, 3 of 3 at the line for 9. All of those points coming in the second quarter. Kara Jeffrey had 3 baskets for 6. Ashley Bloomquist, 2 of 4 at the line for 2. Blair Bowman, a basket, 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Rachel Thomas, a basket, 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Allison Rebling hit a 3-pointer for 3. Madison Kramer, 1 of 2 at the line for 1. Derby Casca and Jillian Dunlap played, did not score. Fairfield unofficially with 19 turnovers and 32 rebounds. 19 on the offensive side. Free throw shooting. 17 tries for Fairfield, and they made 1, 2, 5. And they made 10. Fairfield 4 points in the first quarter, 23 in the second, 23 in the third, 10 in the fourth for a total of 60. For the Oskaloosa Indians, led by Keely Johnson off the bench, 4 baskets for 8 points. Jillian Jennings, 3 baskets, 1 of 4 at the line for 7. Lindsay Holmberg, 2 baskets, 2 of 2 at the line for 6. Macy Creer, a 3 and a 2 for 5 points. Marley Denberger, a basket and 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Amanda Fay, a basket, 1 of 5 at the line for 3. Ashley Drost, a basket, 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Emma Kelderman, a basket for 2. Aubrey Blanco, 2 of 2 at the line for 2. Ellie Henry played briefly, did not score. Indians 8 of 17 at the foul line. Turnovers a big difference, 27 against the Indians. And Oskaloosa unofficially with 34 rebounds, 14 on the offensive side. Oskaloosa by quarter, 10 in the first, 3 in the second, 11 in the third, 15 in the fourth, for their total of 39. Now the Oskaloosa girls have another tough one coming up Friday night when they face Grinnell, the team ranked number 4 in the preseason rankings by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. And then Saturday afternoon, Knoxville, which is ranked 13th, comes here to the Oskaloosa gym. So not an easy week for the Indians girls. We'll hear from Coach J.C. White at the halftime of the boys game. And speaking of that, we will start talking about that when we come back to Oskaloosa High School in 3 minutes. This is Oskaloosa High School basketball on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
Let's get ready for some football!
This is Wade Davidson, owner of the Rock Island Tap. We want you to come on down to the Tap starting Sunday, September 9th and watch your favorite NFL teams. We will be hosting NFL Sunday Ticket every Sunday from 11 to 11, and you can watch up to 5 games throughout the Tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We will have $6 Bloody Marys with a 6-ounce beer back, along with pizzas and other snacks. Don't forget NFL Sunday Ticket here at the Rock Island Tap.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world, from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
You built a castle so that the prince and princess can live happily ever after. You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Kelly Style in Oskaloosa today.
Your station for classic hits and local programming is 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Hear artists like Hart, Billy Joel, Huey Lewis, Stevie Wonder, The Beatles, Journey, and many more. KMZN is also where you'll find the Game of the Week. Wake up with Bob's Morning Brew weekdays at 6 a.m. and catch Brother Dave in the afternoon. It's all on 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Listen online at radiokmzn.com and with the free smartphone app available at Google Play and the iStore. You've been listening to Oskaloosa Indians basketball.
Hello, my name is Craig Ford, and just over a year ago, I purchased the Ford dealership in Oskaloosa. We changed the name to Craig Ford, and we got to work making it better. In our first year, we have increased our sales by over 100%. We believe in both big discounts and exceptional service. Not just when you buy a vehicle, but the entire time you own your vehicle. Craig Ford is a great place to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Welcome back to Oskaloosa High School. Boys basketball on the horizon now in the next few minutes. And the opening game of the season for both Oskaloosa and Fairfield. I'm Joe Lancello, and the Indians, of course, coming off a season where they finished state runners-up. They lose 3 starters from that team, but the 2 they have coming back, definitely big ones when we're talking about Cole Henry at 6'10", who's already committed to play at Northern Iowa next year, and Xavier Foster, who now measures at 7 feet tall, the junior. After 2 seasons, he already has Oskaloosa's career record for block shots. And that record is only going to get further and further out of reach. So that means the Indians, with 3 new starters, or actually two new starters. They left out Ryan Yates, who averaged 6 points a game last season, shot 43% from three-point range. He's a 6'5" senior. He will join Henry and Foster in the starting lineup. The new, the new starters will be junior Tyler Miller. He stands 5'9", and Noah Van Veldhuizen, who is a 6'2" junior. You may have heard last week during the girls basketball broadcast, boys basketball coach Ryan Parker was here, and he talked about the great job that Miller and Van Veldhuizen did on the Indians junior varsity last year, and that they've earned their chances to be in the starting lineup at the start of the season. The rest of the Indians roster includes some returners from last year. Isaac Schultz is a 6'2" junior. Jackson Blythe, a 5'10" senior. Austin Hefner, a 5'10" senior. Colton Butler, a 6'4" junior. And Tucker Irwin, a 6'7" senior, who will certainly add some considerable size under the basket. Tucker, by the way, named second team for the Class 3A All-State football team, courtesy of the Iowa Sports Writers. And Cole Henry got third team All-State honors from the same group for his play at quarterback. And Tyler Miller was recognized there as well for his work as a receiver. Now the starting lineup for the Fairfield Trojans, who were 14-9 a year ago. And they will have an all-senior starting lineup. And it's a pretty flexible group according to their coach Mick Flattery as far as who plays what position. Cole Engel is a 6'2" senior. Carson Quile is a 6'3" senior. He averaged 9.7 points and 7.3 rebounds last season for the Trojans. He also was a 40% shooter from three-point range. Colin Breen is a 6'4" senior. He averaged just over 8 points a game. Austin Simpson, 6'4" and a senior. He averaged over 11 points and 8 rebounds last year. And also rounding out the Fairfield 5 is Tristan Waugh, a 6'2" senior. A very strong kid. If you remember him from Fairfield's football team, they gave Oskaloosa quite a battle in Fairfield, especially when giving the Indians fits when Waugh would take a direct snap out of a Wildcat-type formation. Well over 200 pounds, very punishing running back, and we'll see how much of that he uses or is able to use his size as a rebounding force. Last year, Waugh averaged 9 points a game. And actually, just last weekend, he played in the Iowa-Nebraska football all-star game. And I have to say that was a well-deserved honor going by his work on the football field. So Fairfield with Engel, Kreil, Breen, Simpson, and Waugh, their starting lineup. Oskaloosa with Tyler Miller, Ryan Yates, Noah Van Veldhuizen, Xavier Foster, and Cole Henry. Fairfield will be wearing black outfits with orange numbers, trimmed in orange and white and orange, I should say. And the Indians in white shirts, silver numbers, trimmed in maroon. And we'll take a quick 2-minute break and have the opening tip, Oskaloosa and Fairfield on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600 and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Van Welden, your local expert at Malcolm Lumber. At Malcolm Lumber, we pride ourselves in being your local lumberyard. We boast competitive prices that you find at the big box stores and unmatched service that the big box stores can't provide. Our one-on-one service is what sets us apart. Our knowledgeable experts are here ready to help build you a better future. And thanks to the community for having us all these years. You can continue to find Malcolm Lumber at our 3 locations in Grinnell, Montezuma, and Oskaloosa. Malcolm Lumber is here for you, start to finish.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Amber Coffee.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
Indians fans getting pretty fired up, the student section especially. Indians will go from left to right in the first half. Xavier Foster will jump center for the Indians at 7 foot. Carson Kreil at 6'3" will jump for Fairfield. Boys basketball season is underway, and the tip control by the Indians. Tyler Miller raises the right fist as he dribbles with the left hand. Off for Henry, left wing. They clear out room underneath. Cole, left hand dribble to the top of the key. Now with the right hand. Switches over. Drives into the lane. Shot does not go. Rebound. Foster put back up. No. And Waugh the rebound for Fairfield. as they go from right to left. 3 on the way from the left is good by Carson Kreil. And it's Fairfield off to a 3-0 start. 35 seconds into the game. Miller for Yates. Left wing on top for Foster. X with a 3. Off the bracket, doesn't go. And Simpson the rebound. Well, Simpson's so big, so bulky, he looks like he got lost from the wrestling squad. Simpson from the right corner gives on top for Waugh. Waugh dribbling the free throw lane. A 3 on top is good by Austin Simpson. 6-0 Fairfield, just over a minute into the game on a couple of threes. Fairfield playing man-to-man defensively. Yates from the left sideline to the top of the key. For Henry out high, back to the basket. Gives her Tyler Miller on the top. Cole Henry high left, guarded by Waugh. Henry in the lane, pull up, left-hand floater, doesn't go. Rebound Simpson. Indians 0 for their first 3 trips. Simpson on the top. Bounce pass right corner, Breen. Breen guarded by Yates. Swing it back to the top for Kreil. Simpson left wing, lost the handle on the ball. We got a reach-in foul called on one of the Indians. First foul of the season with 5:57 to go in the first. Foul is on Van Veldhuizen, his first. Fairfield on the inbound, baseline left. As they attack the basket to our left. Deep inbound, caught by Simpson, top of the key. Simpson looks, gives back for Waugh. Kreil on the far side, spin move in the lane. Foster got a piece of it. And the ball will go out of bounds to the far sideline. And it will be Oscar. Well, whose ball will it be? The official was pointing to the right, but it's Fairfield who's going to inbound it. 5:44 to go in the quarter. Kreil on the inbound. Lobs it between the circles for Simpson. Simpson tripped up by Foster. Xavier's first foul, second on the Indians. This is Oskaloosa basketball on KBOE FM in Oskaloosa. Joe Lancello with you. First quarter just underway in the boys' game with Fairfield, and Fairfield up 6-0 on a couple of threes. Breen backpedals between the circles. Left-hand dribble around a Simpson screen. Gives it off for Waugh left wing. Back on top for Breen. Trying to work his way into the lane. Got a 6-footer up. Shot may have been deflected. And Henry comes down with it. Cole into the front court. 3 on the way from Yates. Around, out, no. Kreil the rebound. Indians still looking for their first bucket. Driving in the lane, ball bobbled by Waugh. Gets it back off for Simpson on the top. Waugh left corner. Waugh driving on Henry, spinning in the lane. Overshot the basket, and Foster the rebound. 3 minutes play in the first quarter. Foster got the ball in the lane, lost the handle on it. And here comes Fairfield the other way. Breen driving the right, dumps it down low for Waugh to score. 8-0 Fairfield. Waugh's first basket. 4:40 to go in the quarter. Yates on the left wing. Henry left block. Dumps it off for Miller to drive. Top it out right, baseline jumper, good by Noah Van Veldhuizen. 15-footer gets the Indians on the board, trailing 8-2 with 4:20 to go in the first. Hash mark far side, Kreil. Now Simpson on the top, gives for Engel. Now Breen to run things at the top of the key. Guarded by Yates. Engel high on the left around a Simpson screen. Gives it off far side. Breen a 3 on the right is good. Breen with his first three of the game. 11-2 in favor of Fairfield. They've led throughout this opening quarter, which has 3:40 to play. Henry around a Foster screen to the right. For Van Veldhuizen, right baseline. Off for Henry, bend of the arc on the right. Foster, right block, triple team. Gets a dribble into the lane, shot off the glass and in. X with his first basket. 11-4 Indians trail with 3:20 to go in the quarter. Breen into the front court, far side for Engel. Now they swing it on top for Quile. Simpson at the bend of the arc on the left. Pass almost broken up. Fairfield get it back with Simpson. He'll shovel it back for Quile. A long three on the left doesn't go. Foster the rebound. Foster brings it up court for Miller, left wing driving. Stopped at the block. Back for Foster, left Coffin corner. Three on the way. Doesn't go. Rebound tipped and controlled by Waugh. 2:45 to go in the quarter. Breen with the basketball into the free throw circle. Drops it back for Waugh. Now Simpson a three high right. Off the bracket, no good. Cole Henry the rebound. 2:30 to go in the quarter. Henry moseying with the basketball across the front court. Gives it to Tyler Miller. Has a long look. Gives her Henry at bend of the arc on the right. Whistle and a pushing foul on Fairfield as Ryan Yates got the pass. Quile with the foul, his first. That's the first on Fairfield. Substitutions, Drew Martin, a 6'1 junior, in for Fairfield to replace Engel. Van Veldhuizen checks out and is replaced by Isaac Schultz, a 6'2 junior. Into the lane for Foster in the first jam of the year. Foster with 4. The Indians trail 11-6 as we near the 2-minute mark in the opening quarter. Simpson outside the arc on the left. Simpson driving into the lane. Ball knocked away and a reach-in foul going to be called on either Schultz or Foster. On Foster, that's his second of the third team foul on the Indians. Fairfield on the inbound baseline left as they attack the basket to our left. Comes in for Breen on the left side. Breen on the dribble, shovels on top for Simpson. Now Waugh outside the arc on the right. Entry pass in the block for Quile, driving. We got a foul. Foul is on Schultz, that's his first. 4 on the Indians. Was it a shooting foul or not a shooting foul? Nope, just a regular inbound. Martin on the inbound baseline left with 1:43 to go in the quarter. Breen taking his time on the dribble, gives her Simpson outside the arc on the right. Shovels back for Martin. Now for Quile on the right. Right block. Breen trying to work his way in. No good. Rebound. Henry. Long ball ahead of the crowd for Schultz to lay it up and in. Isaac's first bucket, 11-8. Cole Henry, just like in football. Long pass for a score. Simpson top of the arc with just over a minute to go. Here's a Waugh three from the right. That's no good. Henry another rebound. Cole quickly into the front court. Leads it for Xavier Foster, who missed the jam. And Martin the rebound. 50 seconds to go in the quarter. Driving is Breen. Missed the shot. Foster challenged, and Xavier will be called for his third foul, I believe. Check that. That's on Ryan Yates. His first. 5 team fouls against the Indians. So with 45.2 seconds to go in the quarter, Colin Breen will shoot 2. First free throws for Fairfield tonight. Indians open their conference season Friday night at Grinnell. We'll have that here on KBOE. 6:15 for the girls' game, 7:45 for the boys, and pregame coverage starting at 6. Cole Engel back into the Fairfield lineup, replacing Quile, as Breen makes the first of 2 free throws. And into the game for Oskaloosa is Colton Butler, a 6'4 junior. Second free throw by Breen up and in. Got them both. 13-8 Oskaloosa trail with 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Yates between the circles. Schultz on the right wing. Entry pass knocked away. And controlled by Engel. Second Oskaloosa turnover. Simpson on the top. Long Breen threatening a long three from the right. Driving and a foul. Isaac Schultz commits the foul. That's his second. That's now 6 on the Indians. So Fairfield will have the bonus for the whole second quarter on the next Oskaloosa foul. Carson Crowell makes the first of 2 free throws. And it's a 14-8 Oskaloosa lead. It's a 14-8 Fairfield lead, excuse me. Crowell with 4 points. Second free throw is short. And Veldhuis on the rebound. Yates across midcourt, drops it back for Tyler Miller. 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Lob intended for Henry down low, ball poked loose. Fairfield has on the takeaway. Midcourt 3 is blocked by Henry, but there's still 0.4 of a second to play. So Fairfield will inbound it at the hash mark on the near side. Breen, or check that crowd in the inbound. Breen with the 3. Oh, just off the rim, no. After one, Fairfield 14, Oskaloosa 8. Second quarter in a minute on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Last year, the Bank Iowa team completed almost 9,000 community service hours. Oofta! That's more hours than a year contains. It's refreshing to see a bank that cares. That's actually why I chose to bank with Bank Iowa. They're a local bank that invests in community, and the community that matters most is the one that we're both a part of. Visit your local Bank Iowa location to learn more about our personal, commercial, and agricultural banking services, or go online to bankiowa.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Our Craig Ford keys to the game brought to you by Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. Don't make the big guys do all of it. And also, the Indians got to try to avoid foul trouble. So far, Schultz and Foster with 2 first-quarter fouls. And Xavier is on the bench as we start the second quarter. Fairfield with the ball, leading the Indians 14-8. They have never trailed, and they've led by as many as 9. Breen driving right side, gives it for Engel from the right corner. He'll dribble out and give to Tristan Waugh between the circles. Waugh for Breen, high left. Back for Engel. Engel driving the lane, kicks back for Crowell. Now Breen near the left corner. He'll swing it back out for Waugh. Long cross-court pass to the near side. Fairfield doing a good job of just possessing. Finding a way open now. A shot by Engel and close is no good. Got his own rebound and put it up and in. Cole Engel's first basket, 16-8 Fairfield. 1 minute played in quarter number 2. Opening game of the season for both Oskaloosa and Fairfield. Yates on top, lob down low for Henry. Triple team to the left block, and he scores anyway. That's Cole's first basket of the season. Indians down 16-10 with 6:48 to go in the half. Crowell on top for Drew Martin to the far side. Now for Waugh on top for Breen, driving the lane. Shot doesn't go. Rebound tipped around, controlled by the Indians. Yates got it to Henry. Cole in the front court, left wing, double team. Off, Yates 3 on the way, off the rim, doesn't go. Rebound juggled, tied up. Engel comes away with it for Fairfield. I think he had one of his own teammates he was battling for it with. Engel for Breen on the right. Right corner, Waugh. Guarded by Van Veldhuizen. Waugh driving the baseline and scoring. Tristan Waugh with 4, 18-10 Fairfield. Under 6 minutes to go in the half. Tyler Miller in the front court. His Indians go from left to right. Yates on top, looking inside for Schultz, left wing. Yates a long three off the top, doesn't go. And Engel the rebound. Long ball in the front court for Waugh, left open with a three, and he hit it. Waugh with 7, that's the fourth three of the game for Fairfield so far. And Oskaloosa take a timeout. 5:26 to go in the half. Fairfield 21, Oskaloosa 10. Back in a minute on the No Coast Network.
Hey, did you know there's a great way to shop your local businesses and save money? It's called Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo. You'll find gift certificates at discounted prices from businesses like your Oskaloosa Hy-Vee, Mahaska Drug, Brown Shoe Fit, Nailed It, Book Vault, and many more Oskaloosa and area businesses. Shop local and save big at Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo to start saving today.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
Indians down by 11, their biggest gap of the night. We've got 5:20 to go to halftime. Yates into the front court for Schultz on the left wing. On top for Xavier Foster, who's back in for Oskaloosa. Yates outside the arc on the left. Henry behind the back, no-look pass for Foster. Missed the lay-in. And Fairfield the rebound. Engel right corner on top for Kreil driving in. Came in for Simpson back in the ball game in the left block, and he traveled. That's the first turnover on Fairfield. Oskaloosa's turned it over 3 times so far in the half. No defensive pressure from Fairfield as Oskaloosa inbound length of the floor. Yates brings it across for Henry. Back to the basket outside the three-point line. Long pass, right corner, Schultz. Lob down low, intended for Foster. He's quadruple teamed. Wide open three on the left. Bingo for Ryan Yates. First 3 of the season for the Indians and the first 3 of the night for Yates. 21-13 Indians trail. Here's a 3 the other way. Around and out by Kreil. And Yates the rebound. Indians down 21-13. 3 on the left, around and out. Van Veldhuizen with that shot. And Breen comes back the other way for Fairfield. Simpson back in the game. Top of the key. Gives it off for Breen, who'll dribble to the top. Breen for Kreil, right wing. Trying to make a spin move. Gives it back off for Martin. Right wing, a 3 from the line. No good. Shot. Rebound Van Veldhuizen. Henry trying to go through 3 players and jam the ball. I don't care if it's the first game. That was a highlight. Indians trail 21-15 with 3.5 to go in the half. Breen out high. Simpson from the left, driving into the lane, through 2 players. Shot doesn't go. Rebound Engel underneath, put back no. Rebound off a Fairfield hand, and the ball goes to Oskaloosa. With 3:11 to go in the half. Number 20, Mark Deers, a 6-foot senior in the game for the first time for Fairfield, as Breen checks out. Yates into the front court, far side. Will shoot a three. Bingo! Yates with a couple of bombs and a short timeout for Fairfield. 2:57 to go in the half. And Fairfield's lead is cut to 21-18. The Indians on an 8-0 run. Yates with 2 threes for 6. Foster with 4. Van Veldhuizen, Henry, and Schultz 2 apiece for the Indians. For Fairfield, Breen with 5. Waugh with 7. Crowell with 4. Fairfield with 4 threes. Oskaloosa just finding their three-point range now with Yates hitting a couple. Indians with Yates, Schultz, Foster, Henry, and Van Veldhuizen into the game. 2:57 to go in the half. Into the front court is Carson Crowell. Now for Deers. For Crowell on the far side. Simpson on the far sideline. Dribbles to the top. Gives for Engel. Now Deers between the circles. For Engel. Finds the cutter. Martin in the left block. Kicks it back out for Waugh on the left side. Waugh spin move to the block. Shot. Blocked, but a foul. And Waugh to the line to shoot 2. With 2:30 to go in the half. Noah Van Veldhuizen with the foul, his second. That's 17 fouls from Oskaloosa, but this was a shooting foul all the way. Waugh's first time at the free throw line tonight. First free throw in and out. Fairfield up 21-18 with 2:30 to go in the half. Indians, though, on an 8-0 run. Waugh's second free throw will break that string. Waugh with 1 of 2. 22-18 Fairfield. Yates into the front court of the far sideline. Around to Henry, screen to the top. Pick and roll, gives it for Henry down low. Foul. Just the second team foul on Fairfield. Foul is on Austin Simpson, his first. Colin Breen back into the game for Fairfield, replacing Drew Martin. Off the inbound. Schultz high left. Yates left corner. Into the left block. Henry double teamed. And a reach and foul. Carson Crowell with the foul. His second. Third on Fairfield. That gets Drew Martin quickly back into the game for Fairfield. And Crowell a quick trip to the bench. 2:11 to go in the half. Inbound baseline left of the lane. Gift for Henry. Tried a fancy behind the back pass, but there was nobody there in a white shirt. Fourth Oskaloosa turnover. Driving left side. Waugh's layup blocked by Foster. X just adding to his record. Yates long three on the top. High off the bracket. No. Waugh the rebound. 1:48 to go in the half. Breen trying to slow down the pace between the circles. Waugh from the left, dribbling to the top. Hands back for Simpson. Simpson driving right of the lane. Shot didn't go. Rebound Yates. Long ball to the front court. Henry jams it. Cole with 4, both on dunks. 22-20 Indians within a bucket with 1:17 to play in the half. Breen for Engel on the far side. Simpson outside the arc on the right now. Waugh on the free throw circle. Gives for Breen on the left. He'll dribble to the top. Engel left side. Now between the circles for Drew Martin. Simpson outside the arc on the right. Fairfield probably wouldn't mind holding on for the last shot. We've got 46 seconds to go in the half. Simpson at the top, gives off for Engel. 36 seconds to play in the half. Waugh driving to the right side, stutter step, traveled. Tried to fake out the big men, but wound up faking out himself. Second turnover against Fairfield. Indians with a chance to tie or go ahead with 32.9 to go in the half. Tyler Miller back into the Indians lineup, replacing Isaac Schultz. So the Indians now their original starting five: Miller, Yates, Van Veldhuizen, Foster, and Henry. Miller takes his time, bringing it up across midcourt. Now left wing Yates. Back for Miller with 17 seconds. Van Veldhuizen, the Indians kill a little time. Henry whips a pass. Yates right corner, three on the way, off the rim, no. Rebound Simpson. 3 seconds ago. Waugh, a three from the right, is good at the buzzer. Tristan Waugh with his second three of the half. And Fairfield will go into the locker room with a 25 to 20 lead over Oskaloosa. And we will be joined by girls basketball coach J.C. White in just a moment, but first we are going to have the Oskaloosa dance team. And the Oskaloosa High School dance team performing at halftime. Fairfield leading the Oskaloosa boys 25 to 20. We're going to rewind a little bit and go back to the girls game now with Indians coach J.C. White. Thanks for coming up here. Fairfield was a team that is capable of forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's what they wound up doing tonight.
Yeah, first quarter, we came out and we executed our game plan really well. Second quarter, we kind of folded under some pressure. There were glimpses, though, of breaking the press consistently that we were lacking last year, so that was good to see against some of that pressure. Fairfield, they bring a lot of pressure. They bring it in different places. They show a lot of different looks, and a lot of our turnovers, I felt like, were just uncomposed after we broke the press. So that was exciting to see that we can break the press. Now it's just finishing that and taking care of the basketball in the half court.
Jillian Jennings had a nice game with 7 points and seemed like she had quite a few rebounds. Kaylee Johnson the same with another 8-point night, and again, plenty of boards.
Yeah, Jillian and Kaylee have really been stepping up. I talked to them about stepping up on playing that 6th and 7th man, and they really did that for us. Been role players and really doing what they're supposed to do. Kaylee's been one that has come off the bench and given us some crucial points, not necessarily a ton of points, but points at crucial times and stepping up and playing defense and getting some stops and making stuff happen. And Jillian Jennings is just a workhorse, and she'll come in and she'll do whatever you ask of her.
And Amanda Fay with a nice job, too, getting some more minutes compared to the opening game. And again, solid job defensively or with getting rebounds.
Yep, Amanda's the same way. You know, she comes in and she does whatever she's asked. She's going to get a little more confident on the offensive end. Right now, she's strong. She can push anybody off the block. That's why she's so successful defensively, is because she's tough to move. And when she starts getting it figured out on the offensive end, we're going to be able to pound the ball inside to her and just get her the ball inside, and she'll gain some confidence on offense, because right now it's coming from just working hard and getting rebounds and some putbacks. And once we get that offensive end going for her, she's going to get some awesome looks.
Now you've got back-to-back games coming up. Friday night at Grinnell, Saturday afternoon here at home against Knoxville.
Yeah, we've got 2 tough teams. It's going to come down to who's going to be mentally tough. I know we've got some girls coming back that played Grinnell that have a little bone to pick with Grinnell, but I hope we come out and play hard. I think there's going to be some teams that will surprise with how hard we play, and it comes down to let's put it together for 4 quarters. We did it for 1.5, 2 quarters tonight, and there were glimpses in a couple of those quarters where maybe it wasn't the full quarter, but once we put 4 quarters together, we can be a tough basketball team.
Okay, we look forward to it. We'll see you Friday night.
Thank you.
That's J.C. White, coach of the Oskaloosa Indians girls, who lost to Fairfield 60-39 tonight. We will come back to Oskaloosa High School. We're at halftime of the boys' game with Fairfield leading Oskaloosa 25-20. We will come back in 3 minutes. This is Oskaloosa boys basketball on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
Welcome back to Oskaloosa. I'm Joe Lancello. Getting ready for the start of the second half. The boys basketball opener with Fairfield leading Oskaloosa 25-20. Fairfield jumped off to an 11-2 start thanks to a trio of three-point baskets. The Indians came back, and it was actually Fairfield leading at the quarter 14-8, I should say first. Fairfield led 21-10 in the second quarter, but then the Indians came back on an 8-0 run to get back into the ball game and got to within 2, but then Tristan Waugh hit a three-pointer at the buzzer to give Fairfield their 5-point gap, 25-20. Waugh with 11 points to lead the Fairfield Trojans. 5 for Colin Breen, 4 for Carson Crowell, 3 for Austin Simpson, and 2 for Cole Engel. Oskaloosa led by Ryan Yates with 6 points and a couple of threes. Cole Henry has 6 on 3 baskets. Xavier Foster with 4, 2 each for Noah Van Veldhuizen and Isaac Schultz. The Indians have not been to the free throw line tonight. Fairfield has made 4 of 6. Turnovers, 4 against Oskaloosa, 2 against Fairfield. Unofficially, Oskaloosa with 13 rebounds, just 1 on the offensive side. Fairfield with 13 rebounds, 2 on the offensive side. Fairfield will start the third quarter the way they started the ball game with Cole Engel, Carson Crowell, Colin Breen, Austin Simpson, and Tristan Waugh. Oskaloosa with Noah Van Veldhuizen, Xavier Foster, Ryan Yates, Cole Henry, and Tyler Miller, their original starting 5. Yates brings the ball across midcourt as the Indians go from right to left in the home white with silver and maroon. Yates faked a 3. Foster, right corner, faked a 3, driving, dumped down low for Henry to jam. Cole with 8, 25-22. Indians down 3. Breen into the front court. Fairfield from left to right in black with orange. Engel at the top, gives for Waugh. Now Crowell, bend to the arc on the right. On top for Breen, he'll drive to the basket, then backpedal, give it for Waugh on the left side. Bounce pass for Crowell on top. Engel on the left side. Now Simpson left block, guarded by Foster, tries to get by him, make a move, and he did and scored. Simpson with 5. 27-22 Fairfield, 1 minute played in the third quarter. Yates into the front court, around a Henry screen. Rhino backpedal off it, 3 on the way from the top. Long rebound comes to Waugh. Engel in the front court of the hash mark, dribbles to the top. Gives for Waugh, now left corner, Crowell a 3. That's high off the rim, hit the top of the backboard, they let it go. Foster with the rebound and his long outlet pass is picked off. A 3 on top by Breen doesn't go. Ryan Yates the rebound. Long ball caught by Henry left wing. Shovels back for Tyler Miller. Driving through the crowd and is fouled. And Tyler Miller to shoot 2. Colin Breen with the foul, his first on Fairfield in the second half. As far as individual goes, Crowell is the only Fairfield player with more than 1 foul. He has 2. Van Veldhuizen, Foster, and Schultz have 2 apiece for Oskaloosa. Tyler Miller missing the first free throw, the Indians' first free throw try of the season. They didn't get to the line in the first half. 6:14 to go, third quarter. Miller's second free throw around and out. Missed both. Crowell the rebound. Breen on the front court, far side. Quickly for Simpson, left wing. Driving in the lane. Stop. Foster in front of him. Shot up and in anyway. Simpson with 7. 29-22 Fairfield, under 6 to go in the third. Cole Henry high left. Van Veldhuizen setting a screen. Cole still with the basketball. Shovels a pass down low Intended for Yates underneath. It hit the hand of Fairfield's Crowell and goes out of bounds. Indians inbound baseline left as they attack the basket to our left. Inbound Henry, back for Yates. Ryan drops back for Tyler Miller. Back for Yates out between the circles. Hands for Miller. Miller for Yates high on the left, looking. Miller left corner. Thought about the three, won't shoot it. For Yates now, Henry mid-post left. Cole facing the double team, shovels back for Foster. He'll shoot a three. Around and out, battle for the rebound. Crowell takes it away. 5:13 to go in the third. And a drive and a Foster reject. Breen took a shot down low and X said no. Swinging around to the left side for Crowell. Now back to the right for Engel. Waugh right corner. Bounce pass between the circles for Breen. Indians in a man. Defense. Waugh for Simpson, high left. Left corner, Breen dumps down low into deep. And Carson Crowell traveled. Third Fairfield turnover. 4:35 to go on the third. Indians down 29-22. They've trailed by as many as 11, and the Indians have not led tonight. Cole Henry way high right. Pass for Foster, double team to the block, and they call a held ball. And that will go to Fairfield on the arrow. Drew Martin checks in for Fairfield, replacing Tristan Waugh. Fairfield with the ball. Martin left wing for Simpson out between the circles. Simpson gives her Breen as we near the 4-minute mark in the third. Crowell double team, now pass from Martin, right block. Fall away doesn't go. Foster the rebound. Foster ahead for Yates on the far side. Ryan for Henry, back for Yates. Ryan thought about the long three, will drive toward the lane. Kick out for Mill on the right. Henry thinking about the three. He'll fire the three on the right. Short rebound, battle for, tied up. And on the held ball, Oskaloosa will keep it on the possession arrow. 3:37 to go in the third. Indians down by 7. Yates on the inbound for Henry. Now on top, Van Veldhuizen. Wide open three on the top. Bingo! Noah with 5. Indians within 4. 29-25 with under 3.5 to go in the third. Simpson left wing guarded by Foster. Swing it high right for Martin. Into the right block for Engel, and a foul. Before Engel could really do anything with the ball. Taylor Miller commits the foul for Oskaloosa, his first. First team foul of the Indians in the second half. And a short timeout taken by Oskaloosa with 3:12 to go in the third, and the Indians trailing 29-25. Earlier tonight, in the girls' game, it was Fairfield over Oskaloosa, 60-39. Don't forget, both Oskaloosa teams in action Friday night at Grinnell. We'll have them both on KBOE for you. Coverage starts at 6, girls' game at 6:15, boys' game approximately 7:45. Then the Indian girls will be here at home Saturday afternoon, taking on Knoxville. That will have a 3:30 tip-off. Both those games on KBOE. Waugh's entry pass intended for somebody who didn't cut for the basketball. Foster reached out to tip it away, and he tipped it out of bounds. And the officials had a brief disagreement on who touched the ball last, but it will be Fairfield ball. Off the inbound baseline left. Breen shovels it on top for Simpson, driving on Foster. Simpson tried to pull up in front of Henry and traveled. Fourth Fairfield turnover. Long ball, too long for Van Veldhuizen. It seemed like Fairfield was a little sleepy on defense, but the Indians instead commit their 7th turnover. Fairfield ball with 2:54 to go in the 3rd. Fairfield leading 29-25. They have led throughout. Simpson at the top. Staggers the dribble, now kicks it on the right wing for Martin. Gives back for Cullen Breen. Breen around a screen to the far side, driving, shot off the glass, off the rim, no. Rebound off a Fairfield player, and the Indians will have it with 2:27 to go in the 3rd. Engel in, Cryle out for Fairfield. That's the big thing Coach Mick Flattery wants to do, is make sure that he is able to keep guys fresh. Henry out high, back to the basket on the left side. Spin move, shovels it across to the far side. Miller gets it, Foster into the lane. Floater is short, Henry the rebound. Floater doesn't go, and a foul. Cole to the line with 2:06 to go in the 3rd. Drew Martin commits the foul for Fairfield, his first, second team foul. Cole Henry with 8 on the night. His first free throw tries of the year. First free throw short. Indians 0 for 3 at the stripe tonight. Henry can cut the gap to 3 with this free throw, and does. Cole with 1 of 2 at that trip, 9 points on the night. Indians down 29-26 as we near the 2-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. Simpson driving the lane, trying to move on Foster. X swats the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Fairfield. With 1:56 to go. Engel on the inbound baseline right. Looking, finds Martin left wing near the sideline. Simpson at the 3-point line on the left. Now Breen on top. Breen into the lane. Simpson right corner 3, doesn't go. Foster the rebound. Foster ahead for Henry, driving, fouled by Simpson, but he scores! Henry with a chance at a 3-point play with 1:38 to go in the 3rd. And that free throw would tie the game. Simpson commits the foul, his second, 3rd team foul against Fairfield. For Oskaloosa, Isaac Schultz in, Noah Van Veldhuizen out. Cole now with 11 points. 1 of 2 at the line a moment ago. Free throw in and out. Rebound Waugh. And the Indians still down by a point with 1.5 to play in the 3rd. Breen high right. Martin dribbling into the lane. Back for Waugh now. Engel between the circles, guarded by Tyler Miller. Ball came from Martin on the left wing. Ball was almost tipped away. Engel gets it back for Fairfield. And we've got an offensive foul. Or do we? No. Check that. That was on Tyler Miller. It was a forearm on somebody. I thought it was Miller who was on the receiving end, but instead he was on the committing end. Tyler's second foul, second team foul on the Indians. Fairfield ball with 1:09 to go in the 3rd. Leading by a point, 29-28. Simpson outside the arc on the left. Foster comes out to guard him. Now Waugh from the right side, dribbling to the top. To the left for Breen. Under a minute to play in the quarter. They're not going to go for the last shot, are they? Waugh between the circles. Then again, they had the last shot at the end of the second quarter, and it was a 3 by Waugh. Breen from the free throw line, shot good. Breen with 7, 31-28 Fairfield. 24 seconds to go in the quarter. Yates across midcourt, Moses to the near side. Henry and Foster both ready to set screens at the top of the key. Yates dribbles toward the screens. Ryan with a 3 on the way. Bingo! Ties the game at 31. And a long 3 by Fairfield draws air. For the first time tonight, we're tied. Fairfield 31, Oskaloosa 31. Fourth quarter in a minute on KBOE.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Flight and State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
Let's get ready for some football!
This is Wade Davidson, owner of the Rock Island Tap. We want you to come on down to the Tap starting Sunday, September 9th and watch your favorite NFL teams. We will be hosting NFL Sunday Ticket every Sunday from 11 to 11, and you can watch up to 5 games throughout the Tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We will have $6 Bloody Marys with a 6-ounce beer back, along with pizzas and other snacks. Don't forget NFL Sunday Ticket here at the Rock Island Tap.
Back at Oskaloosa High School, Joe Lancella with you. Fourth quarter about to get underway. Oskaloosa and Fairfield tied at 31. The first time we have been tied. Fairfield has led coast to coast. Fairfield on the inbound to start quarter number 4. Breen between the circles as Fairfield go from left to right. Simpson right corner. Driving toward the lane. Long bounce pass on the far side for Breen. Breen yo-yoing the dribble. Pass broken up by Schultz, and it will be off Quile out of bounds. 5th Fairfield turnover. Good work by Isaac Schultz to break up the pass and get the turnover. 7:38 to go in regulation. Oskaloosa with a chance for their first lead. Yates high on the near side. Double screen at the top. Yates instead will drive to the rack. Is fouled. Ryan Yates will shoot 2. Colin Breen commits the foul, his second for Fairfield. 4 fouls on the Trojans. Ryan Yates with 3 threes on the night, his first time at the free throw line. Free throw up and in. Oskaloosa now with their first lead, 32-31. With 7:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Yates free throw number 2 up and in. Got them both. 33-31 Indians. Now they could use a stop. Right corner Waugh, driving the baseline, will lay it up and off, and Henry the rebound. Cole long ball intended for Schultz. It was tipped away by Quile, and Quile still managed to spike it off Schultz out of bounds of the baseline. Good hustle by the senior Carson Quile. Fairfield ball, 7:07 to go in the fourth. Don't rule out overtime here, folks. An exciting way to open the season. Simpson on the top. Guarded by Foster, and a foul on Xavier. That is his third team foul. Foster, the first Oskaloosa player to get 3 fouls. Quile inbounding, hash mark on the far side with under 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Breen dribbling top of the key for Simpson, high left. Whistle, contact away from the ball. And this goes against Isaac Schultz. That is his third foul. 4 on the Indians in the half. Engel on the baseline inbound, baseline left. And he was going to take too long. And Fairfield coach Mick Flattery calls a short timeout. 6:48 to go in regulation. Indians in the lead, 33-31. Ryan Yates with 11, Cole Henry with 11 to lead the Indian scoring. For Fairfield, Waugh with 11. Simpson with 7. And Fairfield has basically used just 7 guys tonight, and one of those not very much. And that's exactly the way Oskaloosa has done things too. They've used just 7 guys, and one of those not very much. Fairfield on the inbound baseline left. Engel to throw it in. For Simpson, left coffin corner, guarded by Foster. Simpson on a drive in the lane, pulls up, lost the ball, and they call a held ball. And this gives the ball to Oskaloosa on the arrow. 6:42 to go, quarter number 4. Indians looking to add to a 2-point lead, the first lead they've had tonight. Miller in the front court. Yates left wing of the hash mark, dribbling toward the top. Fairfield playing man-to-man. Yates driving in, pull up left wing, cut by Foster. Nice move with a bunny off the glass. Foster with 6, Yates with a nice assist, a 4-point Oski lead, 35-31. 6:14 to play. Here's Waugh driving the lane, that's broken up. And the Indians come back the other way. Schultz left wing, driving the lane, 8-footer around, no. Rebound tipped out. Corralled by Kreil. The far side for Breen into the front court. Breen for Kreil, dumps off for Simpson to score a bunny. Simpson with 9, 35-33 Oski. 5:45 to play in the fourth quarter. Yates side to the near side, he'll shoot a 3 from there, in and out. Engel the rebound. 5.5 to play fourth quarter. Fairfield with a chance to tie or go ahead. Breen for Engel at the hash mark near side. Guarded by Miller. Gives for Waugh from the left. He'll drive in the lane. Dump it for Engel, left baseline, trying to drive in the block. Shot off the glass, off the rim, and it took its time dropping down. 35 all with just over 5 minutes to play. We come back the other way with a basket. (37-35). I didn't catch who got the basket. Here's Simpson going the other way to score. And we've got an official timeout. As that is Cole Henry a little bit slow getting up. But he is back on his feet now. Getting spoken to by the trainer, Coach Ryan Parker out to have a chat. Noah Van Veldhuizen back into the Oskaloosa lineup. As Henry gets a rare break. Now the officials want a towel to clear off the court. 4:51 to go, quarter number 4. Fairfield and Oskaloosa tied at 37. Fairfield led 14-8 at the quarter, 25-20 at the half. It was tied 31 all after 3 on a Ryan Yates shot just before the third quarter buzzer. The Indians have got ahead in this fourth quarter, but now we're tied again at 37. Tyler Miller in the front court. Yates left wing outside the arc. Foster on top. Finn Veldhuizen on the right. Schultz thought about a 3 on the top. Now for Miller. Foster left corner, 3 on the way. High off the rim, no. Battle for the rebound. Waugh controls it for Fairfield. Under 4.5 to play in the fourth. Cole Henry will check back in. Next whistle. Simpson for Breen, left wing driving in. Foster blocks it, but a pushing foul is called first. The foul is on Foster, his fourth, and the fifth Oskaloosa team foul. Xavier talking to the official about it, but that's not going to change it, and Colin Breen will shoot 2 free throws for Fairfield with 4:17 to go in the fourth quarter. The game tied at 37. Breen is 2 of 2 at the line tonight. First free throw off the back iron, no good. Henry back in, Van Veldhuizen out. One more free throw for Colin Breen, trying to break a 37-all tie. Free throw up, short, missed both. Foster the rebound. Indians with a chance to break the tie. Yates into the front court. Foster out high. Gives for Schultz on the right wing. Henry, right wing, outside the block, into the lane, dumps for Yates, now for Miller. 3 is short. Schultz runs down the rebound. Long 3 from Yates. Off the back rim, no. And the rebound, Breen. 3:40 to play in regulation, tied at 37. Breen thought about a long 3 from the left. Instead, he'll give it off. Engel now out on top. Breen to the far side, guarded by Yates. Waugh from the far side for Simpson. Back on the left for Quile. Right corner, Waugh, guarded by Henry. Waugh trying to make a move. Henry swept. Here's a Simpson 3 on the right. That is off the rim, and Henry corrals the rebound. 3:07 to play. Miller on the right, 3 on the way, off the rim, short. Waugh the rebound. Under 3 to play in a 37-hole game. The season is opening with drama tonight for the Oskaloosa and Fairfield boys. Waugh high right. For Breen, who'll dribble to the top. 2:38 to play, and now a back pedal, and they're going to say Breen carried the ball. 7th Fairfield turnover. Your basic unforced error. And the Indians will take a timeout. It's a short timeout, so we'll keep it here. 37-37 as far as fouls go. Oskaloosa has committed 5. Fairfield has committed 4. Individually, Foster has 4. He's still on the floor. Schultz is 3 for Oskaloosa. For Fairfield, no one with more than 2. So the bonus not imminent yet, but we've still got time. Oskaloosa 37, Fairfield 37. This is Oskaloosa boys basketball on KBOE FM in Oskaloosa. Joe Lancello with you from Oskaloosa High School. Miller into the front court down the far side. Kicks it back for Yates. That's his range, but instead he'll dribble out to the near side and he'll try something else. Yates has a Henry screen. Once they give it off for Tyler Miller. 3 on the way in the left. That doesn't go. Rebound. Henry lobs down low for Foster to score. Foster makes it 39-37. Xavier with 8. Just over 2 minutes to go in regulation. Breen double team briefly on the far side. Crowell will drive in, dump it for Engel in the lane for Simpson, left wing. Waugh, 3 from the right, that's good. Waugh's 3rd bomb of the night. And Fairfield back in front, 40-39. Just over a minute and a half to go in regulation. Miller driving, but Oskaloosa take a timeout. Minute 32 to go in the fourth. Fairfield 40, Oskaloosa 39. Back in a minute on the No Coast Network.
Let's get ready for some football!
This is Wade Davidson, owner of the Rock Island Tap. We want you to come on down to the Tap starting Sunday, September 9th and watch your favorite NFL teams. We will be hosting NFL Sunday Ticket every Sunday from 11 to 11, and you can watch up to 5 games throughout the Tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We will have $6 Bloody Marys with a 6-ounce beer back, along with pizzas and other snacks. Don't forget NFL Sunday Ticket here at the Rock Island Tap.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
Indians with just one timeout remaining now. Fairfield with 3 left. Indians with the ball. 1:30 to go in regulation, trailing by a point, 40-39. Yates between the circles. Gives it back for Tyler Miller. Miller guarded closely by Breen. Miller driving right side, ball poked away, and Breen with a takeaway. But he had a foot over the baseline. Indians will keep the ball with a minute 8, make that a minute 16 to go. Schultz checks out. Van Veldhuizen back in for the Indians. Yates on the inbound, baseline right. Lob into the right block for Foster. X driving, spinning, fall away. Good! 41-40. Indians with the lead, just over a minute to go in regulation. Now the defense has to step up. Breen far side. On top for Quell. Simpson outside the arc on the right. He's not afraid to shoot from there. He will give it off and swing it off for Waugh on the left wing. On top Simpson. Timeout Fairfield. .47 seconds to go in the fourth. Indians 41, Fairfield 40. Back in a minute on the No Coast Network.
You built a castle so that the prince and princess can live happily ever after. You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Kelly Style in Oskaloosa today.
Your station for classic hits and local programming is 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Hear artists like Hart, Billy Joel, Huey Lewis, Stevie Wonder, The Beatles, Journey, and many more. KMZN is also where you'll find the Game of the Week. Wake up with Bob's Morning Brew weekdays at 6 a.m. and catch Brother Dave in the afternoon. It's all on 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Listen online at radiokmzn.com and with the free smartphone app available at Google Play and the iStore.
Fairfield inbounding at midcourt near their own bench. 47.3 seconds to go in regulation. Fairfield down by a point, 41-40. They've also got the possession arrow in their favor if it comes to that. Breen out high, dribbling, now off the right corner angle. Waugh fake to 3, still on the dribble, right of the lane, picked it up. Back for Breen with 35, into the lane. Breen shot, no! Schultz the rebound. And Yates will mosey across midcourt and will bring it across with 23 seconds. Fairfield almost forced a foul. Schultz for Yates high on the far side. Yates double team. Lob caught by Henry. Switches across the lane for Foster. And a foul with 10.4 to go. Simpson commits the foul, his third. Just the 5th team foul on Fairfield. A shooting foul for Foster, his first time at the line tonight. Xavier with 10 points. And his basket put the Indians in the lead. Free throw up, off the back, no good. 10.4 to go in regulation. Indians with a 1-point lead. Every little bit helps. Foster's second is up, around and in. 1 out of 2. 42-40 Oskaloosa, 9 seconds to play. Timeout Fairfield. 7.1 to go in regulation. We will keep things right here. It is a full timeout. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining. Oskaloosa in the lead, 42-40. Foster with a basket, and then to put the Indians in the lead, and then a free throw moments ago to stretch it to a 2-point lead. Foster with 11, Yates with 11, Henry with 11 to lead the Oskaloosa scoring. Fairfield with Engel, Waugh, Simpson, Breen, and Quile. All except Engel have made a 3 tonight for Fairfield. So they may be thinking that with 7 seconds to play. Engel on the inbound. Hash mark on the near side. Gives it for Breen. Breen driving on the right side with 4 on top for Waugh. Shot, Henry may have got a piece of it. It's an air ball, it's out of bounds, and this one belongs to the Indians. The Indians trailed most of the night, but came up clutch in the 4th quarter. Foster with a basket and also 1 of 2 at the line, and the Indians win it 42-40 to take their season opener. We'll come back to Oskaloosa High School and wrap things up in 3 minutes. This is Oskaloosa boys basketball on KBOE and the No Coast Network.
Hello, my name is Craig Ford, and just over a year ago, I purchased the Ford dealership in Oskaloosa. We changed the name to Craig Ford, and we got to work making it better. In our first year, we have increased our sales by over 100%. We believe in both big discounts and exceptional service. Not just when you buy a vehicle, but the entire time you own your vehicle. Craig Ford is a great place to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600 and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Van Welden, your local expert at Malcolm Lumber. At Malcolm Lumber, we pride ourselves on being your local lumberyard. We boast competitive prices that you find at the big box stores and unmatched service that the big box stores can't provide. Our one-on-one service is what sets us apart. Our knowledgeable experts are here ready to help build you a better future. And thanks to the community for having us all these years. You can continue to find Malcolm Lumber at our 3 locations in Grinnell, Montezuma, and Oskaloosa. Malcolm Lumber is here for you, start to finish.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Amber Coffee.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
Welcome back to Oskaloosa High School. Joe Lancello with you as the Oskaloosa Indians boys open their season with a dramatic 42-40 victory over Fairfield in a game where the Indians trailed most of the night. They trailed 14-8 at the end of the first quarter, and in the second quarter they trailed 21-10. But the Indians would fight back, go off on an 8-0 run from that stage, and it was a three-pointer by Tristan Waugh of Fairfield at the halftime buzzer that gave Fairfield a 25-20 lead at the break. The Indians continue to chip away, and it was a Ryan Yates three near the end of the third quarter that tied the game at 31, the first time the game had been tied. And then we go into the fourth. The Indians would lead by a couple, and 2 would be their biggest margin all night. They were up 39-37 on a Xavier Foster basket. But then Tristan Waugh hit another three for Fairfield, one of 3 threes he had on the night, to put the Trojans on top 40-39. But then we would go into late stages of the game again. Foster would score another basket to put the Indians in front 41-40, and it turned out that was the game-winning basket. Foster would then add one of 2 free throws with 7 seconds to play. And Oskaloosa would hold on for a victory 42-40 in their season opener. To run down the scoring for Fairfield, Tristan Waugh with 3 threes, 2 twos, and 1 of 2 at the line for 14. Austin Simpson, 4 twos and a 3 for 11. Colin Breen, a 3, a 2, and 2 of 4 at the line for 7. Cole Engel, 2 baskets for 4. Carson Crowell, a basket, 1 of 2 at the line for 4. Drew Martin and Mark Deers play did not score. Fairfield, 4 of 8 at the free throw line. And in a game that close, those missed free throws do look big. Fairfield actually only had 2 free throw tries in the second half, and Colin Breen missed both of those. Fairfield unofficially with 8 turnovers, and they had 20 rebounds, 2 on the offensive side. Fairfield with 14 points in the first quarter, 11 in the second, 6 in the third, 9 in the fourth for their total of 40. For Oskaloosa, Xavier Foster with 5 baskets, 1 of 2 at the line for 11, and Foster with 7 of his 11 points in the fourth quarter. As the Indian players come back out on from the dressing room through a tunnel of students, apparently to get another ovation or something. Well, Foster with 11, Cole Henry with 5 baskets, 1 of 3 at the line for 11. Ryan Yates, 3 threes and 2 of 2 at the line for 11. Noah Van Veldhuizen, a 3 and a 2 for 5. Isaac Schultz, 2 baskets for 4. Tyler Miller, 0 for 2 at the line. He did not score. Colton Butler played briefly and did not score. Indians 4 of 9 at the free throw line, 44%. 9 turnovers against the Indians, and unofficially Oskaloosa with 25 rebounds, 4 on the offensive side. Oski with 8 points in the first quarter, 12 in the second, 11 in the third, 11 in the fourth, for their total of 42. And earlier tonight it was Fairfield beating the Oskaloosa girls 60-39. Up next for the Indians, a trip to Grinnell on Friday night. Our coverage will start at 6 o'clock on KBOE-FM. Girls game at 6:15 with the boys to follow. And that is going to do it for us tonight on a hectic Friday night, first doubleheader of the year. Thanks very much to Brother Dave at Mission Control. Thanks to Titus Lutzring, our producer-director. Thanks also to Oskaloosa Video Production. Thanks to our sponsors. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again here tonight. For boys basketball, it was Oskaloosa beating Fairfield 42-40. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.
You've been listening to Oskaloosa Indians basketball on KBOE. Brought to you by Oskaloosa Vision Center, Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa, Malcolm Lumber, Edward Jones Investments, Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, Pella Printing, Bank Iowa, Certified Pest Control, Hawkeye Real Estate, Mahaska Drug, Robert Auld Investments, Fred's Muffler Shop, Falvey Lumber and Hardware, Northern Mahaska Specialty Care Center, Lighton State Bank, The Rock Island Tap, Clow Valve Company, and Kelly Style Insurance. Your Keys to the Game sponsor is Craig Ford. This has been a presentation of the No Coast Network.